Yerski. What's that word, gang? How we feeling, man? Welcome to the chat, bro. Welcome to the chat. Talk to your guy, man. Let me know how we all feeling. Hope everybody good, everybody decent, man. Let me see. I forgot. I'll mute the mic over here. No matter what, it's not mute. Okay, so there's no way to mute the mic. Hey, no way to mute the mic. Alright. I'm trying to mute the mic because I don't want to hit myself back the whole stream. Let me see. I know how I can do it on OBS. I know how I can do it over here. I can hit right over here and then yeah. I'm still hit myself. How do I not hit myself? Yeah. I still hit myself. Damn. I don't know. There we go. I still hit myself. Anyways, fuck it. It is what it is. It's gonna blow mine until it don't blow mine. If it blow mine, I'm gonna just shut down. FL. What's the word, man? How we feeling though, gang? Tap into the live stream. It's your guy, Jim. Jim in the spot, man. How we feeling? Hope everybody feeling good, man. Your guy feeling decent. I've been trying to get things right, get everything set up for us from yesterday. Remember yesterday I couldn't record, so I couldn't hear myself back. I was able to fix that. So we got that. Hey, Mary, welcome to the chat, my girl. Welcome to the chat, Mary. I hope you're feeling well. I hope all is well. You know what I'm saying? Maybe with this mic, what I'll do is, with this mic, I think if I turn it all the way down, let me see. Hello. I still hear myself. Hello. Yeah, if I turn it all the way down, cool. You gonna do that? Cause I really don't want to hear myself. The whole chat. Can you hear me, Mary? Mary, let me know if you hearing me well. You hear me good? Let me know if you hearing me well. Tap in with your boy. Tap in. Am I muted or nah? Let me know if I'm muted up. Let me know, Mary, if I'm mute. Tap in. Let me know if I'm mute, my girlie. I'm mute or you can hear me? You hear me well? Alright, cool, you hear me. Alright, good. So we're gonna tap in. Oh, shit. I could hear you, brother. Oh, copy. My brother Cook things in the building. Yo, what's good, bro? He said he gonna come through tomorrow morning, so I'll tap in with, hit me tomorrow morning. I'll tap in with you and let you know what the vibes is. Yeah. Alright, copy. So just hit me in the morning and I'll give you a status of it. Alright, brother. Yeah. Alright, yeah. So basically sometimes it's a little staticky though. Alright, copy. But y'all can hear me, so that's cool. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Can y'all hear this music? Let me know. I just recorded this. Let me know if y'all can hear this. It's gonna be a good judge of if what I was trying to do worked. Let's see. Can y'all let me know if y'all can hear it? Let me know if you can hear it. Nope, you can't hear it. That's crazy. So everything I did, fuck, man, that's crazy, bro. I just did mad shit to be able to have y'all can hear this fucking FL and hear that very faint. I ain't good. Alright, copy. Don't worry about it. We're gonna figure it out, my game. We're gonna figure it out. Let me see my log off. I'm gonna log off FL for now, then. And I'm gonna just stick to save changes. Let me see. Let me title it. File. Let's save as dirty mouth. Then I won't hit myself. I should hit myself back. I still hit myself back. I don't know what's going on. Yerski 88. What's that word, gang? 88. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in. All right. I gotta figure out. Oh, all right. All right. There we go. Y'all still hear me, but I don't hear myself now, right? Y'all should still hear me, but I don't hear myself. That's cool. All right, cool. We rocking with this, man. My fault. We gonna get to the I want to tap into this Joe Budden reaction. Joe Budden reaction to the DJ Akademiks situation, and just basically let me know what y'all want to talk about in chat, gang. Like chat, talk to me. Whatever y'all want to talk about, we talking about, gang. We gonna get to this. We gonna get to this Joe Budden reaction though. Reacting to the DJ Akademiks.
An intellectual curiosity about things.
Hey man, sometimes when you get yourself into some street,
but drop some topics for me, gang. Let me know what we talk about tonight, man. Let me know. I'm gonna put my camera up. My camera not on. Let me turn my camera on. Alright. My camera should be coming on now. My camera should be coming on shortly. My fault. Alright, yeah, we in the building. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can see me, right? Y'all can see me. Y'all can hear me. Let's go, man. Let's tap in with Joe Budden.
shit, you gotta get some advice from the OGs. Guys with some experience in this game. Guys that's been through every situation that you're currently going through. And also from guys that have your best interest. Well, sometimes. Now, after seeing claims that DJ Akademiks was smacked by Lil Baby's goon, Maino, who's a street guy, everybody knows his track record. He's also somebody who's done a lot of slapping to other people in his past. Now, because him and DJ Akademiks were recently beefing, Maino could have easily taken this time to clown Akademiks and go all the way in.
As y'all can see, gang, my fault for the crazy early beginning, but I'm trying to get it to where the studio works perfect and OBS work perfect too. So I had to fix the studio so I could hear myself and get everything right. I was able to record that little half a song that y'all couldn't hear. But now we back to the point where y'all can't hear me, so I gotta fix that, you know what I mean? It is what it is though. We working on shit. We getting it right. Bear with me, gang.
On him, but he took it very light on him. He gave him one simple advice. Yo, you should have gotten your revenge on the guy that smacked you. The same thing most people have been telling DJ Akademiks.
It is what it is though. We working on shit. We getting it right. Only thing is, I kind of like when I could
That makes since this whole thing came out, Lil Baby should not be your target right now. It should be his goon who touched you, allegedly. Here's what Maino said.
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Getting smacked in front of your security is very nasty work.
Now, is there footage or is this?
Don't need to be.
Okay, I'm curious.
Then getting smacked and your security driving off is wow. That's even crazier.
Well, listen, according to more reports, we see Akademiks is agreeing to get in the boxing ring and fight Lil Baby. He said, I agree to all terms. Get me in the ring. I can't read the rest of what he had to say. But
wow. Getting smacked and leaving the scene of disrespect is crazy, man.
What should happen?
It should have been some of that yelling and activity right there.
You've smacked people before. How has that reaction been after?
That's a different story.
Now, just like I told you guys in the last video, if I'm Lil Baby, I'm not sure I'm accepting this fight with Akademiks so easily. You gotta at least put some obstacles in his way. Yo, you go fight my mans, and only if you beat him do you get the privilege to fight me. Unless Lil Baby really needed money that badly, then alright, cool, that's a whole different story. Now, Joe Budden also weighed in on this situation with DJ Akademiks and Lil Baby. Joe is somebody that's been on the receiving ends of both sides of this. I'm sure you guys know about his fight with Raekwon, and also Joe has gotten into a tussle with Consequence. On the most recent Joe Budden podcast, episode 898, make sure you guys go check it out. Joe, being a close friend of Akademiks, he gave him 2 pieces of advice. Watch who you call your friends in the industry. And secondly, when
Hey, Mary, you didn't hear me? Hey, Mary. Oh, you talking to 88. I'm talking to 88. What's up, Mary? How you feeling, my girl? I thought you was talking to me.
you're outside moving around, you cannot have your driver double up as your security. Here's what Joe said.
Ak and Lil Baby about to fight, right?
What happened?
I don't think that's gonna happen either.
That's definitely not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not happening.
So, what a Lil Baby. I'm just reading.
About to sound like old men with the tea.
For sure. it was reported that one of Lil Baby's entourage members slapped Akademiks, and now Akademiks is trying to fight Lil Baby.
Let me know. Do y'all believe he slapped him or not? Do y'all believe he got slapped or not? Let me know. I want to know. I still don't know. Do y'all believe he got slapped or not? Let me know. Talk to me.
Yeah.
I think I have that right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Akademiks also stated that Lil Baby's team paid him $30,000 to not shit on his album.
To not trash his album.
Yeah, not shit on his album. And now Ak is saying he won $300,000. But apparently, the reason why the kid got close to Akademiks was through LIL. So it was a whole thing with, he let LIL through, walking up to his car, and the guy.
Nah, Mike, cooked eggs. Welcome to the chat, brother. Nah, he said he didn't get slapped, bro. He said the nigga swung on him. That's what he said. He said the nigga swung on him. He never got touched. That's what he said, bro. According to him, he never got touched. So, I mean, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? He talked too tough, though, just to be getting face palm and not doing shit. Now, I said the same thing. I said, yo, I ain't gonna lie. If he really did, I said, yo, bro, if he really got smacked, like, y'all should hear me better now. Let me know if y'all hear me better now. I say, yo, if he really got smacked, gang, then, like, he should have got out the car and fought. Even if a nigga swing on me, I'm getting out the car to fight. Mike, you know me personally. We got somebody in the chat who know me personally, knew me for a very long time. This nigga like a brother to me. He know me. He know my flaws. He know when I'm wrong, when I'm right. If a nigga swung on me in the car, gang, am I getting out to fight that nigga, or am I letting us drive off? Keep it a band, bro. Am I letting us drive off? Keep it a band, bro. Am I letting us drive off, or am I getting out to fight the nigga? He swung on me. Like, I can't take that. But at the end of the day, Ak is not me. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Ak is not me. Like, Ak is Ak, and he got a lot to lose. Ak got a lot more to lose than I do. So, I don't know. Maybe he did the smart thing by not doubling back, but I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, a nigga swing on me, make any type of physical motion towards me, even if he don't get a smack off, we gotta fight, bro. Said laugh my ass off. He might not even have to swing. If he talk crazy, you get it. Exactly. It's true. It's true. If he talking too crazy, and I'm like, yo, bro, you testing my, like, you must think I'm pussy. Like, let me just show you my shit's work. Cause, bro, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But Ak got a lot to lose. You know what I'm saying? He up 30 mil and all that. So, maybe he thinking more rational. Maybe the money make you think rational. 88 said, I'd laugh. Why waste my time on a pleb? Bro, what's a pleb again? And also, too, bro, if he smacked you, if he swung at you, that's not even wasting your time no more. At that point, you're not wasting your time. You spending your time on a valuable commodity.
Axe version.
Yeah, Axe version, yes.
But why would you want to fight Lil Baby if his man is the one that assaulted you?
He's saying that his man is not. He feel like Lil Baby sent this man or co-signed that. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
He said
that's the part I didn't get.
You sent that nigga to do that. Why would your man?
After we had somewhat
pieced it up,
you kind of had a phone call and had some peace, and I chilled. So I guess he feel like because we had peace, Lil Baby, you was supposed to spread that to your goons, and it was supposed to be word going around. Oh, he also said that didn't happen. So
88 said, why was something a brokey that swung but didn't want to hit me was more the visual. Forget about the money. I'm putting hands and feet on him. Mary, I feel you, girl. I'm with you.
His man came out to the car, did whatever he did, and this was last March, and it didn't hit the internet. But now it's on the internet from homeboy Lil Baby's goon who did it. So he's saying now it's up with Lil Baby.
Right. Now, the part I saw, Axe said that he wasn't actually touched. He said dude didn't actually hit him. So that's the two competing versions. Dude said he smacked him. Axe said he didn't put any hands on me. So
is all this shit a play too?
No.
Okay.
I don't think
this is real.
Play. No. I don't think it's a play.
Have you seen how Ak was
My
mad?
only thoughts on this.
If you seen how Ak was mad yesterday on that stream, nigga, this ain't no play, gang. If you seen how Ak was going off, nigga, on Lil Baby, all of them, nigga, this ain't no play. Ak really mad.
Right? Because this ain't none of my business. Y'all go to these fucking events and Lord knows what be going on. I be home. But Axe said that a mutual friend between for him and Lil Baby is Rod Wave.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was a Rod Wave concert that he was at.
Okay.
And Lil Baby called Rod Wave, was like, you fucking with this bitch ass nigga, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't hear anything else after mutual friend. So if I can help anybody out there is no such thing as a mutual friend.
At all.
There's no such thing. It doesn't exist.
What you mean?
Why do you think that?
Because it doesn't.
That friend might be more of a mutual to that nigga than he is to you. So while you thinking it's a mutual friend and he even on both ends, he fuck with both of us, that person always fuck with one of y'all a little more.
Explain. I disagree with that.
I know you do.
But let me explain. Let me explain.
Somebody's always on one side.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Somebody's always.
And if you're the nigga in the beef, you can't afford to risk it. You can't afford to risk it and find out.
That's different. Totally different. I understand that side, but
if you understand that, then there's no such thing as a mutual.
That's not true. You just saying it's
I'm not
risk.
arguing with you niggas. I'm talking. Y'all can give your own take. I'm saying if you have to move like that, if you go into a place where you think you got a friend and the person you beefing with got a friend, that's not true.
You and Arsenal had a back and forth. Ice was in the middle of that.
It's not beef. It's not beef at all.
Not real beef.
Y'all gonna come with these false parallels. I'm talking about
Not
some
real
real shit. I'm talking about niggas want to see you and do something, put hands and feet on you, bullets and knives inside of you is what I'm talking about. You're gonna be in that. You're gonna be in that situation and think
because my friend is here, I'm good.
Yeah.
No, I see what you're saying.
No, that's totally different.
That's all I'm saying.
That's totally different. That's not a mutual friend thing.
That's what I'm saying.
There could be somebody that you respect, y'all both respect, that can squash some shit like that y'all both respect. But
And
the
that
mutual
respect y'all
friendship,
both.
nah.
If you beefing with somebody,
This is the funny part. People always be like, yo, it could be somebody that you respect. It's also somebody that respect you. This is what people forget a lot of times, bro. Like, I never go somewhere with somebody, like, especially if I'm in the hood. Like, I never go to a nigga hood if I don't think he's respected. Which, matter of fact, yo, Slato, if you still on here, cooked eggs. If you still on here, I'm gonna mention a situation right now. You're gonna laugh. Like, it was a time I slid up to my man's hood. I'm thinking who he is. I slid to my man's hood to go see him, right? I'm waiting outside, downstairs by the whip. I'm chilling, probably smoking a blunt, relaxing, vibing, whatever the case may be, doing me. And some niggas from his hood try to press me. I'm like, hey, yo, y'all niggas better chill the fuck out. First of all, I bug up for me because I'm like that. I bug up myself. But then I'm like, hey, yo, I'm with my son, I'm with my son, Like, nigga, I'm waiting on my son. Y'all niggas better chill the fuck out. Bro, I said my nigga name, and they said, oh, you talking about Lil such and such and such? Man, that nigga don't hold no weight around here, nigga, man. Nigga, what the fuck you telling us about that nigga for? Bro, from that day forward, I said I'm never going nowhere to another nigga hood unless I know that the nigga who I gotta respect the nigga I'm going to see. Like, I gotta respect it. I'm not going to your hood. I'm not taking that you vouch for me as a form of protection unless I respect your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be like that. Cook Thanks said, Laugh my ass off. I remember. It wasn't, I wasn't there, Major was, but I definitely remember how everything went. Exactly, bro. Like, bro, because it's also like, Rod Wave might respect Lil Baby, but not really respect Act. Not saying that's the case. But he could respect Lil Baby, but he don't really respect Act. So now he like, yo, I'll let whatever happen to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'll let whatever happen to that nigga. Same way how, nigga, Act, if you pull up in Act hood talking about some, yo, Act gonna protect me, I'm good. I know Akademiks, they be like, nigga, who the fuck is Act? You know what I'm saying? Not that Act live in the hood, but you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't try to think you gonna be good because Act vouch for you if Act don't got respect in his hood. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that.
if you're beefing with somebody, well, I'm just about to repeat what I said already. But if you're beefing with somebody, you go ahead and trust mutual friend and not fucking give up your location or anything all you want. I think that's a dangerous game.
It is a risk, but there is a yo. When you and Rand was beefing, I was friends with both of y'all, and used to tell both of y'all, yo, whatever y'all got, I don't got nothing to do with that. Don't talk bad about him around me. Don't talk bad about him around me. I'm not in y'all shit.
Yeah, I hear.
There are mutual friends in an instance where I'm.
Wait,
But I think Joe's point is don't
wasn't
trust
friends with me and Rand was
yes,
beefing?
yes, I was. Yes, we was.
What year was me and Rand beefing?
Bro, there was Ice was new. He was newly around.
Yeah. It came out that the driver was the security. Like the dude that alleges that he hit Ak is saying, I walked up to the car, and once I saw that security was the driver, I popped off.
Now, I'll tell you this. I've never been a celebrity, so I've never hired security. But I have seen celebrities and how they move. And one thing I tell you, the security is not the driver. I know a nigga. I actually know a nigga who do security. Y'all know that twin CEO nigga? Y'all know that CEO twin nigga that be doing security for all of the celebrities when they come to New York? He from my hood. He from Patterson Projects. That's a big nigga. I know him. That's one of Pee Wee brothers and shit. I know that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He cool. But I say that to say, that nigga ain't never nobody driver. He a bodyguard. He's bodyguarding. He ain't never nobody driver. You're not going to see him behind the wheel. He not the driver. No. He's security. He there to whoop ass. Put hands and feet on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Not to drive nobody. So, Joe Wright. ADA said, I have the same problem. Guys tell me to call this big-time restaurant saying, tell him I told you to call. I drop his name. And the owner laughed and hung up. Yo, the owner laughed and hung up is crazy. They ended up getting reservations regardless, but don't know I knew dude was a dud. Facts, LOL. I wouldn't trust Act to protect nobody. He can't protect himself. So I mean, you crazy.
Bam! Because he ain't about to get active. You behind the wheel. Teachable moment number 2 for you niggas out there. Your driver is not your security, and your security is not your driver.
He right.
Now, if your security happen to have a ratchet or is down to, you know what I mean, get in with you, that's different. I mean, not your security, your driver. If your driver is down for that, then that's awesome. But those are 2 different tasks for a reason. And that's all I had on this. I wish everybody well. If the 2 niggas fight, I am going to watch it.
Now, I have to disagree with Joe Budden. You can definitely have a...
88 said white folk problems. Nah, bro, that would get me tight too. A nigga tell me, yo, listen, I know the owner. Hey, yo, you good. I know the owner, nigga. Call up there, tell him Jimmy sent you, nigga. Tell him Jimmy sent you, nigga. Once you mention my name, nigga, you fuck around and get a discount, nigga. You call up there, mention my name, he like, who the fuck? Nigga, just for that, nigga, you banned from this restaurant. The fuck off my line. Yo, that's violation, gang. I wouldn't like that either. Well, isn't it acts bad by trolling the window, by rolling the window? I would never roll the window down. It's a fact. I don't know this nigga. Why am I rolling my window down for him? It's crazy. Cooked Egg said the security is never the driver, right? He gotta be ready to get down in a moment's notice. Why the fuck would he be behind the wheel? Exactly. Act slipping if that's what the situation he has set up. He getting way too much money for that. He better start moving like Aiden Ross.
Mutual friend that's cool with both sides. I'm sure everybody out there has had a situation where 2 friends in the friend group fell out and you did not pick any sides. Now, I'm talking actual real friend, not some acquaintance that you just met last month. If 2 people that you've known for many years fall out, you're not picking sides. And if you're Akademiks, you're used to having a middleman pretty much resolve most of your beefs. If you guys remember, when Akademiks was beefing with Meek Mill, it was 21 Savage, who's cool with both DJ Akademiks and Meek Mill. He was the one who got both parties on the phone. And from what we know, 21 has never done any slimy thing to Akademiks or Meek Mill. Now, just as he promised, Akademiks is not letting up on Lil Baby. Lil Baby posted a picture on Instagram yesterday. Akademiks TV.
Yo, what's up with men in these purses now, bro? See, now you can't say it is not a purse. Because you hold it just like a purse. Now, if it was a briefcase shape type shit, then it's a briefcase. But this looks like a purse. I'm not going to lie. Like, what's the difference between this and the shit that bitches be wearing? Huh? Like, that's what I want to know. What's the difference between this a Birkin? This a Birkin bag. Bitches love it, nigga. My bitch would go crazy for this bag, nigga. Females love these bags. But why does little baby wearing this bag like this? That shit feminine. I ain't gonna lie. King of mentally challenged Lil Baby gives us a new angle of his purse before locking in a deal for his fight with Akademiks. They calling it a purse too. It ain't just me.
Up on Lil Baby. Lil Baby posted a picture.
Nah, 88. This one is dead ass a purse though, bro. This is a straight up purse. This, like, tell me what's the difference at all? There's no difference between this bag and a bag the bitches wear. That's what I'm saying. That's a purse, bro. That's a purse.
On Instagram yesterday, Akademiks TV page said, yo, the king of mentally challenged Lil Baby.
Listen, I don't care if that's what he like. If he want to rock the purse, that's cool. But don't try to call it a man purse. Don't try to call it a merce. This is a pocketbook, nigga. This is a lady bag. It even have decoration.
Baby gives us a new angle of his purse before locking in the deal for his fight with Akademiks. Listen, man, let's all pray for peace. I'm just hoping this boxing match actually goes down before some real street shit actually happens. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think about Joe Budden and Maino's advice? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later.
Nah, that's dead ass a purse. This nigga really rocking a fucking... My son really rocking a Birkin bag. Like, bro, he's a diva. Bro. Like, I would love to know what the difference is, bro. 88 said, wow, why you hating on him, Jimmy? I'm not. It's just, bro. That's just, it looked just like what the bitches wear, though. That looked just like what the ladies wear. Pardon my French. It looked just like what the women wear, bro. Like, my shorty would faint if I gave her this purse. Nigga, my shorty would pass out if I gave her this purse, nigga. Yo, shit crazy. Let me see what my dog Trap Laraw's talking about. Trap Law, what up?
Trapmore gang, the vicious beef between Lil Baby and Akademiks is...
He on his David shit. His D4 VD shit. Got the pimple stickers on his face.
Raging on. There's rumors that a fight actually might be getting set up between these guys. Aiden Ross talking about the Saudi Arabians might be ready to drop the bag. There could be a couple hundred M's on the table for Akademiks and Lil Baby to get down in the boxing ring, and I am very excited for it, people. But the latest news, okay, members of 4PF, Lil Baby's crew, formerly 4PF, you know, now CBFW, apparently, you know, this is the one trick that prosecutors hate, all right? You can't do a RICO if you change the name of the gang, apparently, okay? But members of 4PF...
That's cap. They just put currently known as, formerly known as, FKA, formerly known as. They just put, when they indict you, when the feds indict you and y'all recently changed your name, they just put gang / formerly known as, and then they put the old gang. You know what I mean?
Have officially responded to the comments from DJ Akademiks, and they are clowning him duly, okay?
Mary said, I like him because he be on it. Talking about Trap LaRoss? I like Trap LaRoss too. He be posting a lot.
Saying this is Lil Baby's right-hand man, 4PF CD, all right? Posting a video of Akademiks boxing him, boxing training, and basically...
This right here is my New England brethren.
Telling him to stop running, bitch. And he's saying that Akademiks ain't going to be able to fight, man. So look, let's see what kind of squabble Akademiks working with.
Get your guard up, man. Come on.
Come on, Ak. Let's go back. Let's see the full Ak squabble.
All right, posting a video of Akademiks boxing him, boxing training, and basically telling him to stop running, bitch. And he's saying that Akademiks ain't going to be able to fight, man. So look, let's see what kind of squabble Akademiks working with.
Nah, Ak, get in there.
Guard up, man. Come on.
Get in there, Ak. Ak with the red. Ak the one with the red. Nah. But you would in real boxing, you wouldn't even be able to get hit in the back of the head like that. So that hit was illegal in real boxing.
I'm sorry.
That's when he was fat ass Demics. He was fat. He was snackademics. My son done been on that Ozempic now. Now he Ozempademics, so he good.
I'm not going to lie, looking like Adam out there. I'm not going to lie, man. Okay, shout out to my guy Adam, but that was a poor display. But this was years ago. I remember seeing this clip going around years ago. You never know. Akademiks might have been secretly training to whoop Lil Baby's ass for years. And I don't think I've seen a video of Lil Baby squabbling. So I don't know. But now rumors are spreading that Lil Baby might actually be ducking the fade.
What?
He might be scared to face off with Akademiks, man, because Akademiks in a lot better shape than he was not too long ago. So this was going around, and Lil Baby apparently texted Aiden Ross midstream. Now he's backtracking, refusing to fight Akademiks on brand risk after allegedly backdooring him. And Act talking about, hey, 4PF might stand for 4 pussies. That don't even make sense. 4 pussies, N-word. That's an F, not an N. It's not 4PN. Right. It's about to be 4PN by the sounds of it. They're making it 4PN now. But that's what it's about to be, man. Listen to this.
Lil Baby, you come box me.
Yo, actually box. Yo, box Lil Baby.
I'll beat the brakes off of that nigga. I don't know what he weighed. Right now, I weigh 215.
Damn.
I'll go down to 180. This is a public offering. And if he don't accept, he's pussy. If he don't accept, he's pussy. I'll go down to 180. Nigga, I was 270.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Lil Baby can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He told Aiden Ross the other night, oh, I'm down to fight Act, get the money right. Now you calling in saying, nah, you ain't down to fight. You looking a little pussy. We gotta call it what it is, bro. Lil Baby said he wanted to fight, but now he changing his money, y'all. Changing his mind, y'all. Street boxing is everything goes, true. He will ask for a dumb amount of money just to get out of it. Lil Baby like 120. He frail.
70, like about 8 months ago. I was 270 pounds. I'm 215 right now. I will get down to 180. I will get in the ring with Lil Baby.
Hey, shout out to Ack for losing the weight, by the way. I feel like there's not enough respect on his name. Obviously, there's been all these jokes about Ack being fat and overweight and all this stuff over the years, but he's lost a whole lot of weight. He's actually looking very good. Every time I see him, he's looking like he's in better shape. I'm not going to lie, I've put on a bit of weight. Since I've been spending more time in the US, I've put on a few pounds. Not too many. I probably put on like 10, 15 pounds. But like, Akademiks be looking in really good shape. And I do feel like this is the type of thing he should be doing, man. Getting into the ring, having a fade, using that new fitness to his benefit, I think would be a great look.
Don't backdoor me, nigga. I think you pussy for that. Fuck.
180 is crazy. I'm like 180. I'm like 190 for real. You think Act is more than 180?
That 4PF shit, fuck what you got going on. I want to box.
The Act said he could get down to 180. You think it's impossible to go from 215 to 180? Even though he did just come from like 270 to 215, so.
Oh shit, he just texted me.
What he said? What he said?
I ain't leaking on stream, but yeah.
What he said? Brother, what he said?
He just thinks I'm playing, so I'm just gonna not,
Nigga, send him the clip. Yeah. You see, Aiden, I'm not into the trolling shit.
I
want your audience to hold you accountable. I'm telling you, I don't want you to get off the phone with me and then you're like, oh no, tune into next stream. Whatever he said, I'm gonna agree to whatever monetary terms. If you confirm he's not doing it, I want you to call him a bitch ass nigga.
You really think I'm gonna say that shit? Are you fucking retarded? Why the fuck would I say that? That's y'all beef. That's y'all shit. I'm staying out of this shit.
You down with a gangster rapper who was down to send his pussy ass assistant to try to swing at me after?
No, Act, because if that's true, if that's true, because you know I fuck with you, I don't fuck with that.
Let me talk. After he copped a plea, paid $30,000.
Act tight. Act. Don't get mad at Aiden, though. Don't come at Aiden Ross. Nigga, don't get mad at them.
Assistant to try to swing at me after.
No, Act, because if that's true, Act, if that's true, because you know I fuck with you, I don't fuck with that.
Let me talk. After he copped a plea, paid $30,000, and he's down to still not trying to squabble me because I like, now that his man's brought it up, I bet, like, yeah, I actually do feel a way about it. Let's squabble now. So you're down to say that he's gangster if he's not trying to fight me one-on-one?
All I'm saying is, Act, that I'm your friend, you know.
Straight up. 4PF stand for 4 pussies, nigga. Let's get out of here, man. Yo, listen, when you get a confirmation, let me know. If not, man, we not bumping that shit no more, nigga. Facts. All right, holla at me. Peace, yo. I love you, nigga.
Act on that.
4PF standing.
Act on that. Act on that, though.
For 4 pussies. Don't really make sense. But, okay. Akademiks would also check in with Aiden, man. Basically, he would say, look, all right.
You on the clock.
Push Lil Baby to agree to the fight. You need to make this happen. Push him. Let's make it happen. Don't let him pussy out of the fight. Make it happen. That's what he said. Check. This is basically Akademiks versus Lil Baby. Akademiks calls Aiden Ross on stream. He says he wants the one-on-one with Lil Baby. He says, if you let him back out, I will hold this against you. We can have a slapfest boxing match. You name it, okay? That's what he said. He said, I'm not letting these fools back down.
Come outside. Akademiks is calling me.
Yo, Aiden, as a person who fuck with you and you my nigga, if you let Lil Baby agree and back out of this, I'm gonna...
Said Lil Baby has to take it. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If Lil Baby back out of this fight, he's a bitch. He's gonna look like a hoe to everybody. Like, nigga, you could never say none of that gangster shit again. Nigga, Act called you out. You said you was with it, then you backed down, nigga. That's like how J. Cole backed out to Kendrick Lamar. I still ain't listened to his new shit. And I love J. Cole. I got a homie right now who if I call him and tell him I'm mad at J. Cole for backing out of the J. Cole battle, he's still going to tell me how I'm wrong and I need to forgive J. Cole. Like, I got a homie who loved J. Cole that much. I love J. Cole too. I'm an OD J. Cole fan. But I still am upset at him for backing out. I still ain't listened to his new shit yet. That's how you know. You know what I'm saying? You know how many of them guys would love to beat his ass. So if 88 back, if Lil Baby back down, man.
Against you. I agree to whatever terms.
Okay, but act. I have to act. I don't know.
We can have a slap fest, a match, a boxing match. We can bet on lineups. I don't care what it is. Gladiator. I'm down for any type of combat with Lil Baby.
Okay, but act.
Any conversation. I'm down. You need to make this happen. If he agrees, I knew he pussy. He not gonna agree.
Okay.
He said he's down for any kind of combat, all right? We might see him chess boxing next, okay? So Akademiks is really pushing for this fight. It does sound like Lil Baby is actually running scared from Akademiks. Maybe he's seen how great shape that he's gotten into over the last 8 months. And he might be shook because Lil Baby low-key out here like a little twig, all right? They might as well call him Lil Twig because he's not the biggest, most built brolic guys from as far as I've seen. Akademiks was a big, heavy-set guy that's now got down the weight and he's got it on his athleticism. So Lil Baby might actually...
88 said, them fellas are too little and out my weight class. Frail little fellas. Damn, how much you weigh, 88?
He realized, like, yo, I don't actually want the smoke. Like, I might actually get knocked out by Akademiks. Now, interestingly enough, the Akademiks TV platform has been relentlessly going after Lil Baby since the alleged jumping, and Akademiks isn't giving Lil Baby a break. So they've been posting non-stop slander on Lil Baby's name.
Charmaine, I'm glad you get it. Charmaine said J. Cole's a choke artist. Right. I love J. Cole, but he definitely, bro, that was so un-hip hop. Nigga deleted his song. That's so un-hip hop, bro. How you delete it?
Was on Akademiks TV on Twitter. It said, King of the mentally challenged Lil Baby gives us a new angle of his purse before locking in a deal for his fight with Akademiks. Laughing emoji, clown emoji. And this is Baby talking about 1 billion grams later. 1 billion grams later. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. 1 billion grams... You're gonna need to, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna need to muscle up. You're gonna need to eat 1 billion grams of protein if you want to beef with Akademiks.
Nigga, go eat a billion cookie grams, nigga. Y'all know about them cookie grams? Who know about them cookie grams, man? 215, 220. Yeah, I'm like 190 right now, I believe. I could be 200 though. I could be like 200. Since when does weight mean the person can't fight? That's true. Just because he's puny don't mean he couldn't fight. He's puny though.
Like this one, okay? But interestingly enough, okay, after being accused of helping set up a backdoor for Lil Baby, the streamer Ty Lil has actually also come forward to basically give his thoughts on the situation. So this is him basically saying Ty Lil is still in disbelief after Akademiks accused him of backdooring him. He said, I've seen you at the front door. Why would I have to backdoor you?
When I seen you at the front door. Why would I have to backdoor you? Like, think about that shit, money. I seen you at the front door. Why would I have to backdoor you? Come on, Mud.
Yeah, boxing match, you gotta go by weight. Boxing matches, you gotta be in the same weight class, so you can't even box niggas.
Beaver mouth ass. Lame ass nigga.
Now, Tyler would further address the allegations on a recent stream, and he would basically give kind of his side of the whole drama that had been going off.
We saw that already.
Allegedly as a result of the backdooring that he
We're
lined
not gonna
up.
watch that. We saw that already.
And he would claim that Ty Lil is actually a bit of a backdoor queen, pause, and basically say that behind the scenes, that Ty Lil is actually, okay, so, interestingly enough, despite denying all of this stuff, okay, Akademiks actually responded, and he would claim that Ty Lil is actually a bit of a backdoor queen, pause, and basically say that behind the scenes, he's actually known in these streets as Backdoor Ty, pause.
Backdoor Ty? That's Paul. That sounds crazy.
Your name is Backdoor Ty. How have you backdoored an NFL player? The nigga was fucking with you. You backdoored him. How have you backdoored another rapper? How come other people in the New York rapping scene have these same conversations about you? Oh, Ty, man, I thought this nigga was cool till he did this. That's your character. That's all I brought it up for. I wasn't sparing nobody. That's why your name came up. I'm not blaming you for all this. Because I didn't know you. I didn't know you. And I only found out in post that the reason why homie got close. So I would blame my team before I blame you. The reason why homie got close was because of you. But I would look at my team and say, yeah, bro, like, why y'all just letting some random nigga come up there? So I'm not blaming you for that. I'm just pointing it out because nobody want to say it about you and you want to keep this image. And I guess Kai is paying your bills like he's your sugar daddy. Nigga, you a backdoor ass nigga. Facts. I can't wait till you backdoor Kai. I can't wait, nigga. The day you backdoor Kai when he stopped paying your bills, nigga, I can't wait for that shit. And I hope it's at least equivalent to what you try to do with me. But we'll see.
Hey, you wishing bad on Kai? Nah, don't wish bad on Kai, nigga. That's hip-hop royalty. That's New York royalty right there.
The day you backdoor Kai when he stopped paying your bills, nigga, I can't wait for that shit.
Nah, Ty paying his own bills, man. Ty making money off this streaming shit. He better be paying his own bills.
And I hope it's at least equivalent to what you try to do with me. But we'll see.
One human being walked to your car, right? Y'all had a conversation. He smacks you. He gives you a lick. He gave you one lick.
Niggas say he gave you one lick. Nah, niggas is playing with act. They said one individual. It's true though, bro. If one nigga walk up to your car, swing on you, why didn't niggas hop out the car and beat the brakes off that nigga? It's you and your homies. You better believe if it's me and my homies and one nigga walk up to the car, swing on anybody in the car, we're hopping out and we're hopping that nigga. We're whooping his ass. Out of fun. I could do it myself, but I'm pretty sure we all gonna hop out and whoop his ass just cause. You disrespected the whole car when you swung on a nigga in it.
You drove off and I set that up. He did not call me. He did not.
I'll double it. Have Costin put $10 million on it. I'll show Costin that $10 million liquid. I know he got 100. His $10 million versus my $10 million. If what Tyler is saying here that I didn't call it.
Act talking that money talk, man. He said I'll show him 10 million liquid.
He just said call him repeatedly. If I didn't call him repeatedly, we could sign a contract and I will transfer $10 million. They could fund all the Clover shit with my $10 million. You won't see it. Tyler's a liar.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I believe Act. When it comes to this shit, I believe Act. Especially if you're talking about putting up $10 million, like, I believe it.
Ty, let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell you why I don't look at you as a real man.
He is emotional.
Because
I ain't never lie.
At this point, you should be successful on your own. And you let...
Well, in his defense, Charmaine, he didn't know he was backdoor Ty at the time.
I feel like Akademiks really is on the warpath right now. Now, I would like to see this fight with Lil Baby. It does sound like Lil Baby is scared. And I know a lot of people who are like, Lil Baby ain't scared, Akademiks can't fight, yada, yada, yada. Lil Baby is scared of this fight because he is scared of the reputational damage that will be done to him if he loses this fight. He probably has more to lose, even though things maybe have slowed down a bit from Lil Baby, from where they were a few years ago when he was...
I'm not gonna lie, though. Having 10 million liquid is a flex. Like, because if you got 10 million liquid, that means you got 20 million tied up in investments, tied up in crypto, tied up in real estate, tied up in other financial endeavors, you know what I mean? Stocks. 10 million liquid is a flex. I'm not going to lie.
Really on top of the world, and it was, you know, he was basically...
Nigga, my life is... If I had 10 million liquid, nigga... What else am I working for? That was it. 10 mil liquid is crazy, but I guess 10 mil it sound like a lot till you got it. Then you need 30, then you need 40, then you need 50. So, you know what I mean? That's how I go.
The GOAT of rap and everyone on the side. The shine has fallen off a little bit, and I do...
Charmaine said he emotional because he got slapped. I don't know if I believe it. Not to a guy with 50 mil liquid, though. I feel you.
Still like a lot of Lil Baby songs, but I do feel like just the whole of Atlanta being in shambles and just being called out for this blatant hypocrisy has kind of ruined it for everybody. But I do feel like this could be a good payday. I think if Aiden gets the Saudi money involved, there could be, you know, $10, $20 million on the table for these guys to fight. I know that sounds ridiculous, but like these Saudis will really pay. What did I was hearing Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, they was getting like 90 million or something, like close to 100 million for the fight. Lil Baby and Akademiks would be one of the biggest things in hip-hop history ever. It would probably be the biggest celebrity boxing match in YouTube history. And I think the Adam-Jason Love fight was massive, but I think the Akademiks Lil Baby fight would be bigger. I could see 8-figure purses on the table for both of these guys. But I think Lil Baby is scared. I think Lil Baby's scared of the damage to his reputation. I think he's scared of losing. I think he's just scared of even, like, Because at the end of the day, Lil Baby's not the number one rapper, but Akademiks is actually the number one hip hop.
Bro, Little Baby Goon, 88 said, how did the whole slap thing come to the public? Little Baby Goon. All right, let me show you that. You ain't see that. So let me show you that. Cuff him. Cal Rich. Cuff him. I don't never watch Cuff him content. I don't really know too much about Cuff him. But I know that Cuff him did a stream with the Kyle Rich nigga. It's a different Kyle Rich. See, K Rich. It's K Rich, right? Cuff him, K Rich, Academic. Cuff him, K Rich, K Rich. Slap Akademiks. Ak didn't say nothing for a whole year because he embarrassed. I mean, he said he didn't say nothing for a whole year because he was keeping it in the streets. That's what he said. He said he was keeping it in the streets.
Back Akademiks.
Huh?
I say nothing.
Huh?
I say nothing happened to him.
That's he said something.
So this the K Rich nigga, and he on stream with Cuff him, Aiden Ross mans.
I swear to God, right hand of God. I smack right hand of God, bro. I smack.
That's what he said. He said he was waiting to get up with the nigga. He said he was waiting to get up with the nigga. That's what he said. I promise you, I'm not capping. If you want to hear the whole Akademiks rant, I'll play it, but it's long. Pause.
Akademiks.
Yes, and then listen. After I smacked this nigga game. He left one of his mans outside.
This is the guy. This is allegedly the guy who slapped Ak.
Oh.
This nigga's a little nigga. This nigga's a little nigga, bruh.
So that's why this nigga hates you. Cause I was like, bro,
the fact that this nigga supposedly slapped Ak, like, bro, you said, well, he's obviously not lying. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, bro. The fact that Ak didn't bring it up, never said nothing about it, kind of make you feel like it was a real slap, right? Because if he didn't get slapped, he'd have probably came to the net with a story time like, yo, tell me why a nigga tried to slap me, boom. But you know why? It's still not a story time, or at least not a good story time, because y'all niggas didn't whoop his ass. Like, he even if he didn't slap you, but he's got a swing off, and it's you and several niggas, and he was able to walk away back to his car untouched, that don't look good. At least not for me and mine. If it was me and my, like, if it was the G's, if it's the G's in the spot, and it's a nigga who swung on somebody, nigga, and we don't leave that nigga in the hospital, nigga, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? 100%, Jimmy, you right.
Cause baby, if you got a problem with me, nigga, don't tell your mans you squashing it with me. Don't get on the phone, Rod Wave. I'll squabble up with you, nigga, anywhere, anytime. You ducked it, and then you had your assistant. Nigga, I'll squabble with you anytime. Nigga, you scrawny.
Nah, Ak is too hype right now. It's given I got slapped. I fuck with Ak, but it's given I got slapped, though.
You a drug addict, nigga.
So a slap on Ak is big news? Bro, if a nigga swung on Ak, he would come to his stream and tell you about it. He'll talk about it. It'd be a story time.
Stupid as what up?
Alright, y'all. Now they saying that all that talking finally caught up with DJ Akademiks, and not in a crazy way neither though. Apparently, it's being rumored.
Right, niggas dumb small. Facts. 88 said, shit, if that guy took a swing, my wife might get out and ragdoll him. God's like a straw. Facts.
That he was slapped at an event by someone by the name of K Rich, who happens to be affiliated with Little Baby in his camp some way, somehow. Y'all know between Meek Mill and Little Baby, I can't tell y'all who Ak hates the worst. Probably Meek, I can't lie. However, Ak don't miss an opportunity to keep both of them at the butt of his jokes. Akademiks happened to be out, along with other streamers and artists in Miami, and apparently someone from Little Baby's camp was there. I see a lot of people calling him their blunt roller. I don't know who he is within their circle, so I'm not going to do that because it's kind of disrespectful. But if that is the case, then it's looking more like this guy was trying to get cool points from Baby for doing what he did because he's seen a perfect opportunity.
This right here, the flyest Ak ever been. This one, Cardi dressed him. It's the flyest my nigga Ak ever been.
Opportunity, and he took it. Now it gets interesting because Akademiks feel that LIL, the streamer, backdoored him in that situation, stating that K. Rich was only able to get as close as he did to be able to swing on him due to Talil bringing him close, because else not security wouldn't have let him. Then to make matters even more suspicious, Akademiks says that after the altercation, his security spotted Talil with the kid in a Lambo truck. Now Akademiks says he called Talil about 15 times to see what was going on and asked him if he had anything to do with that. Basically, Talil never answered, in which we know what that means. He's with the person that did something, and on top of that, he's not answering his phone.
Nah, exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. You said, I get it. Ak would Dev still talk about the near miss. That's why I think it's a hit. Right, exactly, because if the nigga missed, right, Ak would come to stream like, you niggas been, y'all niggas been wanting to touch me, you try, like, you know what I mean? Like, but also, too, the fact that he got a swing off on you and no repercussions happen to him, it's not a story to brag about. So I guess maybe that could also be a reason why he didn't bring it to the net. Because how you with all your security and nobody do nothing to that nigga?
What that sound like to y'all? So now the streaming world's in an uproar and they're all speaking on the situation. We're going to get into a little bit of what they all had to say, Akademiks, K. Rich, and Talil, and I want to know what y'all think happened at the end of it all. Akademiks claim that yes, the kid swung and tried to hit him, but he weaved it and the kid missed. But then the K. Rich kid is saying he didn't miss. And he swore on his dead friend that he connected and smacked DJ Akademiks. We're not sure, but if this did happen in Miami at a venue, I can almost guarantee that there's gonna be some type of surveillance cameras.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Where the footage at? Like, I know there's footage. I'm surprised Ak didn't pull the footage, because Ak know he got the connects. Ak will pull the footage, but if he got smacked, he not gonna want to pull the footage. But if he didn't get smacked, he probably want to, even though the footage might not be able to tell, you only gonna see a nigga swinging into a car, so you probably wouldn't be able to tell, but you know.
Somewhere that caught everything, and in due time, the video will be released. But in the meantime, let's get into everybody's perspective on what took place. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform,
next to my truck, I should be in the front seat. Look, so I look, right there. The drivers I seen him like.
Let's get into it.
I didn't see my man.
So
my man, the drivers I seen him like. Academic. I said where? Like, right there.
Yeah.
So I look. So I did. Hop out the whip. I pushed up on the man's politely like, yo, let me have that Ak should be in the front seat.
Yeah.
Let me have that Ak real quick. He let me like stoop my truck. I'm trying to talk to him real quick. He like it's up to him.
So y'all just trying. You were trying to chop it up with him like on some normal. Or you were trying to like tell him about like the shit he been doing.
Shit he been doing.
Feel me?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Niggas ain't want to let.
That's mad funny to me. Like, you been trying to tell him about the shit he been doing.
We get past him, so I just move the other way, walk to the front. I say, yo, bro, shit you be saying on the internet, like, crazy, like, you be violating, bro. Like, nah, bro, me and him, what's his name? Cool, da-da-da.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell, no, he be violating. So security is a driver. So he already green already. Once the security guard do a driver game, you passed out.
Nigga, you know he gotta move tech. Yeah, you gotta move tech.
He can't, how are you moving tech and your security guard's a driver? That's not tech.
I mean, ain't nothing happened to him.
Huh?
I say ain't nothing happened to him.
That's when he said something. I swear to God, right hand of God. I smack right hand of God, bro.
Smack Akademiks.
Yes, and then listen. After I smacked this nigga game. He left one of his mans outside.
Oh, so that's why this nigga hates you. Cause I was like, bro, why?
Listen.
All right, so now that y'all got his story, let's get into.
So this supposedly Ak Mans right here. This supposedly Ak Mans right here. This one of Ak Mans that be in his chat and shit. So it's not a good look that he talking to the police. Well, at least it look like the door is open. The police door is open while he's standing right there. So we don't know what's going on. Like, but that don't look good, right?
I was like, bro, why?
Listen.
All right, so now that y'all got his story, let's get into what Akademiks had to say in regards to allegedly getting smacked by this man. Y'all check this out.
Yo, little baby, eat a nigga. I'm not even gonna address it. Little baby, you eat a because I don't know this nigga. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm getting that little baby. Because I've been waiting for this. Nigga, I can't take it out on a nigga I don't know. Nigga, I'm up tens of millions of dollars, nigga. I'm taking it out on this boss, nigga. Yo, little baby, if this is what you believe or he believe, both y'all niggas eat it. Whatever y'all niggas think, that's what it is. Both y'all niggas. A nigga smacked me? When? I'm gonna tell my story, but I just want his story to go off first. Okay? I'm not gonna address him too much because I'm gonna show y'all later. Nigga, I holla at Baby about, and Baby basically said it got nothing to do with him. Like, well, I'm gonna tell you that story, and that's what I'm saying. We gonna figure out there's 2 niggas in this, and y'all seen the title. Tyler and Lil Baby. Remember when I was talking about Tyler and that? I was trying to be like, man, neutral. I couldn't really be neutral. You know why? I really think there's 2 niggas I felt like backdoor me. I swear to God. And I never swear. See, I just see this shit I don't really never do. Lil Baby and that nigga Tyler. Tyler for sure. For sure. And I'm gonna show you how niggas is kind of whatever. But it's all good. I'm gonna get to it. But here's how this nigga's putting the story out. But I'm gonna tell y'all, and the only reason I wait for him to go public with this, because from now on into eternity, when I'm disrespecting Lil Baby, I want everybody to say, nah, act not hating. He got every right to. This is the only reason why I never said nothing. I still bumped his music because me and him, we talked personally. I'm gonna tell you everything I said with Baby. So when I'm even with his music, so it did happen. The dude lied about one thing, but you know, it's cool, whatever. Because nobody touched me, that's a fact. But you did swing, I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna get to it. But I could put his music.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing that made me believe him is how he sound right here. He like, nobody touched me. He did swing though. I ain't gonna lie. Like that made me feel like he might be telling the truth.
This way, I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna get to it.
You know what I mean?
But I could put his music afterwards because I talked to him and he said, "Nigga, that ain't got act." We talk like we. Let me get this off first. And then I'm only today. I'm gonna tell you why I'm happy because I can't beef with him. Let me tell you this. Lil Baby's team gave me $30,000.
I smacked this nigga game. He left one of his man out.
Lil Baby's team gave me $30,000 for that last album that dropped, nigga, and I had to like really be neutral and be nice. But I don't f with no nigga who think they could play with me like that. 30,000 is nothing. But I'm glad this out there. K Rich, nigga, I'm still in Miami. Wherever you see me, you can do whatever you think you could do. But I can't take nothing. Nobody knows you. I'm taking everything out on Baby. So from here on out, what you said, I'm taking on Baby. You're his fucking weed roller, cameraman,
weed roller.
So all the niggas who be in Atlanta, yo,
Mary, where you going, girl? You going to bed, or you just about to go do some other stuff? Tap back in with us later. We're gonna get into some other topics. We just having some fun right now with this topic, girly. Tap back in with us tonight, okay? Charmaine said, when has Baby ever went out of his way to speak against something on the internet? Never really.
Are you hating on Baby? Don't mention nothing no more.
Baby
don't call me no more.
I'm
gonna make an example. I promise. Watch. Because I thought y'all was the gangsters. And I ain't say nothing to police. I ain't say nothing online. I talked to your mans. I said, yo, we had a convo. You try to backdoor me after we had a convo when you cop. Now, I ain't even gonna say he copped it, but I'll give that. You sent your mans to try to do some weird. He swung and he missed. You know what Baby said? I'm gonna get my story in a second. Nah. So I said, okay, so it's a me and him thing then. Because if he think he operating on what you saying, but me and you talked already, and you saying that you would never do that because you talked to me with Raw Wave on the phone, this nigga.
All right, fuck this topic. Yo, Mary, don't even dip. Stay, Mary. We're about to switch topics on him. Mary, don't even dip. Let's see what's up with this Dirk $1 million bounty on Quando. I feel like some of these other rap niggas, man. I feel like some of these rap niggas, bro. We forgot about Dirk too. Like, did we forget about Dirk too, bro? All these rap niggas forgot about Lil Dirk, man. Did we forget about Dirk too? Mary, don't dip. Stay with us. Stay with us, girly. Stay with us. We here. We about to tap into this Lil Dirk situation. And then we're going to get into some badge cam footages. And then whatever y'all want to get into next, we could get into. If y'all want to get into me making a song on stream, let me know. We could do that too. I just got to figure out how to make y'all hear FL again, which I know how to do because I did it last time. But let me know what y'all want to do. Whatever y'all want to do, we can do. I'm here with y'all for the next few. 21 Savage threatens Youngboy and Fabio Foreign. Let's see what my son, Canadian boy, talking about. He's not even Canadian. My fault. He from like, I don't even know. He British.
Trapmore Gang, ever since
my British Harry Potter,
21 Savage put out his album and basically questioned the reality of the streets and the street rappers have been throwing it back in his face. And we're now seeing what seems to be tensions rising between a couple of famous street rappers from different parts of America, and 21 Savage is now into it with Fabio Foreign from New York, and he's also having a little bit of a...
Shout out Favi, man. Niggas be trying to shit on Favi, man. Shout out Favi. I fuck with Favi, man. That nigga New York. He New York. You know what I'm saying? He do his thing. He put it on his back. There was a time when Fabio put New York on his back. Shout out Fabi, man. I told you I was saying free Fabi when he was locked up.
Secret back and forth
He a dumb
with
nigga,
my
but
favorite
I
rapper,
fuck with him.
NBA Youngboy, okay? And it has now escalated to a point where I've got to talk about it. So it was only like a few days ago, really, that we ended up seeing our guy, okay, Fabio Foreign, who I'm a massive fan of, by the way, basically sparking a whole conflict with the Atlanta-based rapper 21 Savage because he hopped on Akademiks' interview platform, Off the Record, which is a legendary platform. I've been on there maybe a couple times, actually. So shout out to Akademiks. But he publicly questioned 21 Savage's street credibility, okay? 21 Savage popped out talking about the streets as a lie, the streets as a myth, F the streets. It's pretty embarrassing when you're a street rapper. You done sold the streets to the people for years, enriched yourself to the tune of $100 million by your own math, and now you abandoning the streets. And Fabio Foreign, a real deal street rapper, he wasn't feeling that either. So he decided to call out 21 Savage on Akademiks' Off the Record show, and it led to some friction. So listen to this.
He's a street nigga. Like,
I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I can't speak for these Atlanta niggas and what they like, what it mean to be a street nigga to them or whatever the case may be. But I say the streets is a myth, but I never say fuck the streets. I say the streets is a myth, meaning like what you think the streets is not. What you think niggas gonna get out of the streets, you not gonna get out of the streets. What you think the code means is probably not really that. But you better believe, nigga, I lived by these codes my whole life. I done lived by these codes, let's say up to the age of 26, 27. Like, bro, I could never turn my back and be like, fuck the streets. Like, the streets ain't do nothing for me but give me a bunch of dead homies and a bunch of memories and shit like that. But at the same time, that's who I am. Like, I wouldn't be me if it wasn't for the streets. I literally wouldn't be me if it wasn't for the streets. If I didn't come from the streets and have the past that I have, I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't feel the way I feel about life. So I never say fuck the streets. I say I've evolved from the streets. Like, the streets, I'm not trying to live in the streets. I don't want my kids to live in the streets. But it ain't fuck the streets. Nigga, the streets made me. Everything I am is what the streets made me. Literally, my whole existence, my whole DNA, my personality, my outlook on life, my outlook on women, my outlook on everything, it come from the streets. I could never say fuck the streets. That's like me saying fuck who I am. Not that I love the streets or glorify the streets, but like, that's me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get the whole fuck the street shit. And I ain't see not one New York nigga jack that. I ain't see not one New York nigga get on the internet and say fuck the streets. I seen them niggas do that Hocus 4/5 drop your flag challenge. I seen a few niggas drop their flag and shit like that, whatever the case may be. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Cool, I ain't got no issue with it. But I ain't seen not one nigga jump on here and say fuck the streets.
I look at him like he a bitch magnet.
What's making you think that Savage is a street nigga?
Okay, and seriously now, the same when you
said fuck the streets.
Okay, I think he said that because he loves stuff, honestly. The same thing you've heard about, or well, not heard, maybe you just know. All right, the same thing I've heard about Baby when it comes to niggas he be with and how they get down, same thing I've heard about Savage. Same. Nobody play with him. It ain't like that. Same thing. If I was to talk about Atlanta, YSL used to be on that. Baby niggas on that. Savage niggas on that. Then there's a lot of other people, you know, they always told me Migos was from Gwinnett. Which I don't know what that means.
So how come 6ix9ine could diss 21 Savage so much?
Yeah, but he dissed New York niggas too. Like he be dissing New York niggas like
yeah, I always heard that too. Migos from Gwinnett, meaning Gwinnett is not Atlanta. Gwinnett is like the good part of Georgia, whatever the case may be. From what I hear, this is what the Atlanta niggas that I'm locked in with tell me. Niggas who from Atlanta who tell me like, oh, nigga, the Migos ain't no street niggas. Or they said Offset really got some gang ties or whatever the case may be. But like, outside of the gang ties and shit, like, fuck the gang ties. It ain't really about being a gang member. But like they said the Migos is like from Gwinnett. Let me see. Migos, where the Migos from? Where Migos from? They say, yeah, the Migos is like, y'all know, shout out to my nigga RX Poppy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, shout out to the real RX. Y'all know I fuck with my RX niggas. Y'all know they from Atlanta and shit. Well, not from, but you know, the main shit was based in Atlanta or whatever. And when I do my little research on the Migos in Gwinnett, I don't think they was nowhere near involved in none of the gang ties and none of that shit like that. Let me see. My fault. I can't see what I'm looking at. Let me pull it over here. Where Migos from? Migos, where? Now we want to see. Let's see. Migos documentary. Let's see real quick. Remember what happened to that Noisy documentary they used to have? Shout out to Takeoff. R.I.P. Takeoff. Migos Noisy doc. Remember that shit? Migos. It might be copyright though. Noisy. Remember that? If you was around back then, you know it was Quavo with a chopper. Quavo had a chopper walking around in that bitch. Is this it? Migos in Europe. Noisy. I don't know. It might be. I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I watched any of these documentaries, but the Migos had a documentary and shit. And they used to, they had the choppers.
Kind of like checking their phone. Good video though. I assume there's just a few more shots and then we'll get to hang out.
Young rich nigga.
Migo! Alright, let's not get TOS.
Young rich nigga.
Quavo! She's a stripper, naked dancer, but she
begging me to wife her.
Cousins from Gwinnett, who's Tourette-style Mad Lib rap.
Here we go, yeah, Gwinnett. This when they tell you where they from. They from Gwinnett. Hey, hola, Nicola. How you doing tonight, beautiful? My beautiful.
Migos are three cousins from Gwinnett, whose Tourette-style Mad Lib rap has anchored their place at the top of the hip-hop game and endeared them to even the whitest corners of mainstream music in the space of a year.
She don't wanna be a freak no more. She don't wanna take money, get geek no more. She don't even wanna strip no more. She don't wanna see the pole. Cause young nigga walking straight in with the gun.
Nah, Migos is goated. Migos is goated though. Migos is goated. We don't care if they street or not, nigga. Migos is goated. Shout out to Quavo, Offset, and Takeoff. R.I.P. Take.
Apologize. You know that my niggas, they witnessed you naked. You want me to tell her now? Oh, no. She must be crazy.
After the shoot, Migos invited us back to see their new pad. Though we thought they might have given us the slip since it seemed highly improbable that Migos live in a country club in suburban Stockbridge. Okay.
Have a great
Migos in there. Thanks. Alright, so they do live in a country club.
Let's see. I don't want to be a freak no more. You don't want to be a freak no more.
How's it going? What's going on, I'm Jarrell, man.
I'm Thomas.
This Skipper the Flipper right here. He the shooter.
Hey.
What's up, bro?
How you doing?
Alright.
Oh shit! Remember Skipper the Flipper?
Yeah, we have lots of them in this house. Everybody just having their own personal. Everybody having their own one. Just in case. What could happen, man?
They live in Georgia though. All this shit legal. All this shit legal. They in Georgia.
Fucking shot fruit, but
all these guns you see is legal.
See, I ain't gonna.
Which is cool. It's amazing. It's great. I feel like guns should be legal everywhere. I'm just in New York.
Fucking miss. I'm going to show you fucking head, man. Y'all ready?
You pointing guns at the cameraman and all that?
Yeah, we having lots of them in this house. Everybody just having their own. Everybody having their own one. Just in case. What could happen, man? Might get fucking shot for.
Is this in Japan or China? This is in Atlanta. Not even Atlanta. This is Gwinnett County.
But see, I ain't gonna fucking miss. I'm going to show you fucking head, man.
He pointing a gun at the cameraman. You tweaking?
Y'all ready?
In keeping with its suburban milieu, the Migos place looked a little more like kids with a lenient mom's house than your standard rap mansion.
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, these all Migos.
A lot of guns.
Welcome to the Migos.
Quavo got the AR-15 on his chest. Okay.
Welcome to the mansion. From Bando to the mansion.
That's a sick chain you got.
Yeah, this is a real good chain. Wow.
Major love. What's up, homie? How you doing, player?
All right.
What's up, homie? How you doing?
You always got the retarded homie walking around. You always got the retarded homie walking around. Don't really know what to do with him, but that's your homie, so it's like, gotta let him come to the crib, though.
What's going on, man? He goes on the
Take off.
That's a lot of weed.
Keeping it luxury now, man.
It's got like a...
That's literally how I go. Everybody take their shoes off at the door.
That's a lot of weed.
Keeping it luxury now, man.
A lot of kicks. Okay, it's a nice lineup. There's definitely some country ass niggas though. definitely some country ass niggas. Like you definitely can look, you can see it's some country ass niggas in here.
It's got like a clubhouse vibe to it, like a good hangout spot. Is that an AR-15?
Brand new out the box. You know what I'm saying?
You guys have a lot of artillery here.
It's gotta be overprotective, you know.
Yeah.
Like wild things going on in the culture these days.
But even out here in Stockton.
A lot of weed looks like a roach bag. Right, that weed did not look good. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't want to say nothing because that's Takeoff. R.I.P. Takeoff. But that weed that he threw on the counter, I'm not gonna pay too much attention to it. You know, YouTube don't like when you do too much, but it didn't look like no good weed though.
It ain't about out. It's about when you're going out.
Ah, okay.
You don't know what might fall in your home or something.
The guns aren't just for decoration. Right before we met them, Migos fan got shot up in a highway gunfight after a show in Miami. Then right after we met them, one of their fans got shot and killed after a show in Gwinnett. What happened in Miami?
When you stop and shit go down like that, you just know how to protect yourself. We know how to handle our situation, so we ain't worry about it now.
Then 3 months after that, Quavo got bum rushed at his own show and had his QC chain stolen.
What? Ain't no way you do a documentary on me. Ain't no way y'all niggas come out to my crib to do a documentary on me and you highlighting how my chain got took. Hell no. What type of shit is this, Noisy? Niggas document how my nigga Quavo got his chain robbed? No!
Then 3 months after that, Quavo got bum rushed at his own show and had his QC chain stolen.
Oh shit. Not Migos. Not
Possibly
Quavo.
to be delivered to Chief Keef, who Instagrammed it.
Oh,
which is all to say, having a little firepower at their disposal might be a prudent move. Gucci,
Yo, ain't no way you come see me, nigga, document me, videotape me, and then in the aftermath of you editing your footage and shit, you put footage up of me getting robbed. What the fuck, nigga? Is you with me or against me?
How did you guys meet?
He was on the internet searching.
Yeah, he was on the internet. We went real crazy.
On a lot too.
Gucci in this joint.
We went crazy. We had a song called "Trapped Out the Bando." That song went crazy in the streets. It went real crazy.
Trapping out the house with the boys on the windows. Trapping out the house with the boys.
After Bando, Gucci set them up with his manager Coach K and producer Zaytoven, who helped them make their first official mixtape.
So like we got different wordplay in different ways, and we talking trap.
That's that real Migos shit. If you know the Migos, then you know this song. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna get copyrighted with this one, but fuck it. I don't care. If you know the Migos, then you know this one right here. Trapping out the house with the boys on the window. This a throwback. If you know this one, then you know the Migos since back in the day. This one Offset was locked up. This is a high school shit right here. I ain't gonna lie, I was out of high school, but still felt like I was in high school. You know what I mean? Still felt like high school though. Right after high school type shit.
Yeah. Shout out to all my trap niggas. Shout out to my nigga Bo. I see you on the side.
Free Offset. They had a free Offset shirt.
Trapping out the house. Trapping out the house with the boys on the windows. Trapping out the house with the boys on the windows. Trapping out the house with the boys on the windows. Trapped out the bando. 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 Trapping out the house with the boys on the windows. Trapping out the house with the boys on the windows. Trapped out the bando. Got to like Rambo.
Nah, shout out to Offset, man. This was the days, my nigga. This was them days.
You got to really analyze our wordplay.
I don't like that song.
I've been trapping
all damn night.
Just like how you call weed trees. You know what I'm saying? Just like the napkin white. It's white like Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
She's white.
Doesn't Miley mean Molly now, though?
Yeah, Miley mean Molly, so.
Nicole, you had to be there. Gemini 15, you had to be there.
Whatever I'm saying, people call him Miley Cyrus instead of Miley Cyrus.
What means coke now?
It means a lot of things. Anything that's white.
Versace, 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 whoa, Versace, 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 Versace.
How did you guys come up with Versace? Like everything else, like Bando and like Hannah Montana makes sense because it's like a street angle.
When Zaytoven sent the beat, just came out of the nowhere, just like Versace, 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 Versace. It was like a chant first. So everybody was like, oh, that shit sound hard. So we were like, shit, should we say it? Cause we sang Versace for a long time. We just keep saying Versace. We're like, man, fuck it, just do it. Then goddamn, I went in there and did the first level. And I went there for ad-lib.
Look like I work at Hibachi. Looking and watching, blah, highlight some tacky. Come to my room, my sheet, Versace. When I go to sleep, I dream Versace.
We meet Gucci, we played him. He was just walking around saying Versace, Versace, Versace. So we knew it was a hit.
Well, not of you niggas that copy. From my closet, Versace, Versace.
We got a little studio downstairs where we started all our craft at.
This is the bar.
Yeah, this right here, man, is the mini studio. This right here where it go down there. Oh yeah, showing the booth.
Got the booth set up. Booth set up real nice, real comfy. Picture a Pac in the booth.
That's it. That's it right here.
It's DIY.
Yeah, y'all thought y'all gonna see a big head boy, big crazy now. This all we got.
That's all you need though, right?
That's all you need. Versace. Have no more time. Fight night, handsome and wealthy.
Is it cause a nigga handsome and wealthy?
Mixtape, whole Jill season mixtape, whole QC the label. Everything that we did, you might just get it out the house. Even features and everything. That's why we have our personal partners come to the house. Everybody can't come to the house. Don't think this a party house or nothing. Like, my baby, right? One. Right there.
Say you wanna live like a young rich nigga, like a young rich nigga. What you wanna do? Say you wanna live like a young rich nigga, like a young rich nigga. Say you wanna be.
Migos McMansion may not look like a traditional trap house, but it's still a functional trap house. And Migos themselves, despite being huge, still operate on the trap mentality, which sort of marries the independent savvy of like street-level drug dealing with a more punk spirit of DIY.
Everybody else talking about so many different trap shit in different ways. It ain't got to be about the cocaine and all that no more. It don't got to be you trapping when you hustling, when you doing your thing, when you grinding. We just do it a crazy different way now.
President like I'm Robert Obama. Where's Michelle? Take over your city. Out of space, man. Go.
You guys gonna stay independent or are you gonna try to sign with a major?
Independent working right now for us. That's good.
Independent Migos.
We control everything we do.
All right. Back to what we was watching. Hold on, not that. Who was watching this?
Gonna stop.
Nah, but you saying this nigga's a street nigga.
See that coming. We back. It should be back.
Niggas don't play with him.
Yeah, but 6ix9ine wouldn't go to Atlanta.
Stay and
don't leave. I don't know what club is popping in Atlanta. Just like he wouldn't come to. And I know he's gonna respond when he get out of jail and say I'm lying, but I don't think he would go to Starless and diss you every night for 1 week. No way. Right? Like that would be a stretch. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Mm-hmm. I don't think he goes to Atlanta and go to any poppin' Atlanta club and disses Savage there. You know what I mean?
Niggas is all cap. You understand? Niggas is cap, bro. Trust me. Niggas is all cap. It's all show. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's cap.
I feel like you know something I don't know because I'm like, look kind of real to me. I don't know. Like if you ask me now, I think Thug is living a good probation life, which he should. I've seen the.
So basically, right, Favio is saying that 21 street credentials, it's all cap. He's not really living like that. He's not really tough like that. It's not what he portrays it to be. And I think the reason he's saying that, it's not because he's seen something of Savage. It's not because he knows that Savage's goons don't get down like that. I think he thinks it's all cap because how are you out here talking about F the streets when the streets made you? You a street rapper. You are the... At a certain point, 21 Savage was the epitome. He was the poster child of street rappers. He was the streets. So for him to say F the streets, I think that has upset quite a lot of people. And I think Favio is really just trying to be a mouthpiece for the people that feel like Savage turned his back on the very culture that actually put him in position of power. So in response to this, 21 Savage would go absolutely crazy on his story or basically on his social media, and he would call out Fabio Foreign, and also a lot of people felt like he was actually calling out Youngboy. So this was posted in Atlantology a few days ago. It said 21 Savage tells Fabio Foreign and NBA Youngboy to shut the F up. Says they're pussy and ain't real street dudes, just rappers. And he says YB is hiding in remote locations talking shit, and he's going to put the belt on them. He is threatening real crimes against these guys. And interestingly enough, I'm not going to lie, part of me wants to say, oh, well, you know, I guess they're saying that he's not street. Fabio said he's all cap. He popping out saying that he's going to do real crimes on people. So maybe he's not cap. But then also, real G's move in silence. Hopping on social media, talking about you're going to lay belt on people doesn't really mean anything. Doesn't really make you tough. So we're going to have to see what happens. But let's listen to the clip. We'll break it down and we'll see what people thought.
Fabio Foreign, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Stop saying my motherfucking name. Don't think because a nigga trying to change that, man.
I saw this. I thought it was dumb funny when 21 Savage was talking. I thought it was dumb funny when 21 Savage was chatting. I laughed.
I nigga sit down.
I thought it was dumb funny. I ain't gonna lie. When I heard 21 Savage pop out coming at Fabio Foreign, I thought it was funny. It's like you hate that a nigga calling you out on your hypocrisy. Like, nigga literally said, yeah, we knew Gunna was all bad and we still accepted him. Yeah, we know what Thug did is wrong, but we love Thug, so we gonna cover it. Like, nigga, you a hypocrite. Just say that, nigga. We ain't none of that shit, nigga. If it go for one, it go for all, nigga. I don't care, personally. I fuck with Thug still. His music is cool. I ain't gonna lie, I don't hit the same ever since we know he ratted, but it's cool. I still fuck with Thug. All his old shit, I fuck with. I still 21 Savage cool, but we know you're a hypocrite. I fuck with Gunna more than I fuck with all of them. Gunna music better than all of them niggas. Nigga, Gunna killing it right now. I play Gunna music way more than all these niggas.
Like, Savage turned his back on the very culture that actually put him in position of power. So in response to this, 21 Savage would go absolutely crazy on his story, or basically on his social media, and he would call out Fabio Foreign, and also a lot of people felt like he was actually calling out Youngboy. So this was posted in Atlantology a few days ago. It said 21 Savage tells Fabio Foreign and NBA Youngboy to shut the F up. Says they're pussy and ain't real street dudes, just rappers. And he says YB is hiding in remote locations talking shit, and he's going to put the belt on them. He is threatening real crimes against these guys. And interestingly enough, I'm not going to lie, part of me wants to say, oh, well, you know, I guess they're saying that he's not street. Fabio said he's all cap. He popping out saying that he's going to do real crimes on people. So maybe he's not cap. But then also, real G's move in silence. Hopping on social media, talking about you're going to lay belt on people doesn't really mean anything. Doesn't really make you tough. So we're going to have to see what happens. But let's listen to the clip. We'll break it down and we'll see what people thought.
Always got to go by that lasagna rule. You got to go by the lasagna rule. Real G's move in silence like lasagna. That was one of Lil Wayne's hardest bars.
Yo, Foreign, shut your bitch ass up. Stop saying my motherfucking name. Don't think because a nigga trying to change that, man. Y'all niggas sit down somewhere, man. Straight up. If your ass walking around with a 38, don't say nothing to me about the street. Straight up. If your ass 35 or older, you been trying to rap since you was goddamn 17, 16, 15, don't say nothing to me about the street. You don't know nothing about the street. You ain't did nothing in the street.
Wait, haven't this nigga been a rapper since like his teen years? That's what I didn't get about this part. Like, he was basically trying to say Fabio Foreign just got on. I think he trying to say that because Fabio Foreign just got on, and NBA Youngboy been a rapper since like he was a baby. Like NBA Youngboy been a rapper since like nigga could spell correctly. So I think that's what he meant by that. Like he trying to come at NBA Youngboy and Fabio Foreign like y'all niggas is rappers. Y'all niggas not gangsters. But nigga, what that mean for you? I mean, what that mean for you, gang? Like nigga. You a rapper. You a whole rapper, nigga. And you not even from here, nigga. You from, like, England. Let's keep it a band. Nigga, you from England. Nigga, you from England.
Straight up. Y'all nigga keep talking about all that fuck the street shit. Savage this, savage that, savage this. Savage will slap the shit out one of y'all niggas in real life. Y'all niggas.
Alright. He talking crazy, right? Savage just slapped the shit out of one of y'all. We ain't never heard of Savage slapping a nigga.
Know this. Stop.
Shout out to 21 Savage. His music is cool. I fuck with a lot of his music, but have we ever heard of 21 Savage slapping a nigga? Ever?
Motherfucking plan.
Alright, what we got going on, man? What's going on? He's just chatting. Oh, wait. Matter of fact, let's see what 504 responded.
F you meant by his statement, and he ain't wrong at all. The black community prioritizes stupid stuff, and that's why we'll always be in last place.
No response from Favi. Dirk's $1 million bounty on Quando Rondo will cook him.
Trapmore gang, I'm back with another video. Excuse my skin.
These thick. What the fuck going on with his face?
Okay, I'm breaking out right now. But I have been waiting a few days to give you guys a massive update on.
Oh, my girl be giving me these. My girl be put this on my face one time. Not the star shit. The shit under his eyes. My girl gave me that.
It's Dirk case, and there's some good stuff to tell you, and there's some bad stuff to tell you.
Baby, you still on here? Maybe you can put this on me?
Because there are some things, as I've said before, that make me feel like Lil Durk might actually be cooked. But we're also hearing a couple of things that does make me doubt the prosecution's case. And it does make me think that if certain things aren't handled the right way, we might actually be seeing Durk be free. Okay, you can say that I'm biased, you can say I'm a hater, whatever you want. But the one thing that you can't say that I don't do is keep it very real with you guys. So it pains me to say it, okay, and it pains me to bring this clip up again, okay, but this is a throwback clip that has been around for a very, very long time, okay? Now, there's been long-running rumors that there was a bounty on Quando Rondo, that the Slide for Von campaign, this basically very public campaign, pressuring Lil Durk to slide, get revenge, and kill in response to what happened to King Von at the hands of Quando Rondo's friend Lil Tim. Basically, there'd been this rumor that there'd been $1 million on his head, and there'd been a bunch of lyrics, there's been a bunch of references, it's been crazy. Now, shout out to my guy Brick Baby, I don't want to put Brick Baby in no problems, but, okay, this clip is pretty iconic, this is one of the most famous clips in this whole situation, and there'd been long-running rumors that indeed, okay, the murder of Lil Pab basically was sliding for Von. It was the revenge for King Von, and it was basically stamped by certain people, Brick Baby being one of them, who basically came out to say, and I don't think this is Brick Baby snitch, I don't think this is him saying too much. I think everyone and their mother basically thought, yeah, what happened to Quando Rondo and Lil Pab in LA was revenge for King Von. I think it was clear as day as to anyone with a brain, really, that is what had gone on. But let me just refresh your memory and show you this, because this was one of the first people who actually said the quiet part out loud, with Brick Baby basically saying, this. Yeah, after what happened to Lil Pab.
Yeah. 88, welcome back, my brother. I told you, stream coming back, nigga. It's all good. We back.
Pab, you can't really tell Durk to slide for Von no more. So once that shooting went down and Lil Pab lost his life, a lot of people did feel like, yeah, ain't no more slide for Von. Von's been slid for, okay? And I'm not saying that to be flippant or to disregard what really happened, but when that happened, even though Quando is still alive, they said, well, we got one of his guys, you know, he got one of our guys, it is what it is. Now, here's the funny thing, okay? There basically has been a whole bunch of references from Quando Rondo's side of $1 million bounty, okay? This is $1 Million Kid, all right? This is one of several songs where Quando Rondo appeared to reference essentially $1 million bounty being put on his head.
I'm going to listen to this tonight. I'm going to listen to this album. Let me put this up. I listened to this before. I heard a couple songs off it. Quando Rondo, Young Boy, $1 Million Kid, 636, 38, 60. I gotta play. I'm gonna listen to this tonight. Quando Rondo, NBA Boy. Quando Fire, by the way. Quando Rondo Fire, by the way. Quando Rondo. NBA. What is it? 3860. I'm sure it's fire too. I bet you got some fire. I'm not trying to get copyrighted, so we're not going to, you know what I mean, play it right now, but I'm going to have it up so I can play it later.
This came out on November the 25th, 2022. It was on the...
Quando Rondo fire, though. Definitely. I fuck with Quando Rondo music. I ain't gonna lie. Quando Rondo is a good artist, for real.
3860 album, which is the joint album between Quando and Youngboy. Notably, Notable album for the first song, I Swear, featuring Lil Tim, the person who actually killed King Von. And to me, the concept of this song is essentially Quando saying $1 million check, $1 million dude, $1 million beef, $1 million hitter, $1 million streets, $1 million system. He's talking about how many millions he's made in the streets, but he's also making reference to the fact that basically if you see this here, it says, Quando Rondo is mocking his ops, saying that he isn't dead, even though they put $1 million on his head. How many steps that's to $1 million N-word? The number one question, that's the little homies in the trenches. Basically, I lost my cousin to the street stuff, others to the prison. This was a song basically saying he had $1 million on his head, okay? Quando said, top, send me $1 million, forever hold him down. So, look, Youngboy was sending him their $1 million checks too. And then there was, of course, also this song, End of Story, which was essentially the response to King Von's death. It's called End of Story as a reference to King Von's series of songs, Crazy Story. And on this song, this had a very early reference. This is less than a month after King Von died, and on this song, Quando Rondo essentially admits that he already knew that there was $1 million on his head. This is a lyric that says, million on my head, that's what they say, that's all you got, bitch, make it 8. So he knew within a month that there was $1 million hit on his head after the murder, well, not murder, it was a self-defense killing, of King Von, okay? He says that's what they say, $1 million on his head. He refers to the alleged rumors that Lil Durk put $1 million hit on his head. So everybody knew this. Everybody knew that Lil Durk had put $1 million hit on his head. Okay, that had been out there, that had been going around a whole lot of time. But now it's on the prosecution to actually prove that that was the case. Do they have any proof of this? This isn't actually proof of it. As much as people say, Ross, you're the feds, you be putting all this shit on people. This is definitely conjecture to say that there was a rumor that there was $1 million bounty on Quando's head. It hadn't even been a month since King Von died. But we're going to need to see the feds actually put some proof together. Now, interestingly, during a 2024 interview with DJ Vlad, Lil Tim actually publicly confirmed the rumored $1 million bounty had been placed on both his and Quando Rondo's heads. So again, this isn't necessarily proof of Durk sending a text message saying we got $1 million on their heads, but this is proof that basically even the guys with the money on their head acknowledge, yeah, that's a real thing. We really had $1 million on our heads, so look at this. So this is really interesting, right? Because what it really calls to is it's like, even Lil Tim's acknowledging, when it was on, it was like, try your luck. We knew that there was $1 million on our head. Vlad's talking about, yeah, word was there was $1 million on each of your heads. That End of Story song was 20th of November 2020, less than a month after King Von died. It was obvious, it was going around the industry. Everybody knew that there was this $1 million bounty circulating, okay? This seems like it was a real thing. People want to say it's cap. The feds need to prove it. This is a difficult thing. Now the feds are basically saying it's official. So I'm going to show you the paperwork. So this is the official paperwork. I've got it for you guys here, okay? And essentially, this is just some paperwork, basically, where the federal prosecutors are now opposing Lil Durk's request for a bill of particulars, and they basically don't want to provide any more information than they already have to basically explain the existence of this $1 million bounty. Now, what's really interesting, okay, is they're basically explaining that it was, I think now we've heard sort of quite ambiguous rumors of a bounty, but this is the first time that we're actually hearing even the feds backing up this claim of a full-blown $1 million bounty. And as this says, it says here, the detailed superseding indictment, together with the government's substantial and organized discovery, obviates the need for a bill of particulars because they provide clear notice to defendants of the government's murder for hire theory. The government's alleged and its discovery clearly supports the straightforward theory that defendant Banks, which is Durk, told co-conspirators he would reward anyone that helped kill his rival Quando Rondo, that defendant Banks and other OTF conspirators attempt to murder Bowman in Los Angeles on 18th of August 2022, and that even though the co-conspirators killed Lil Pab, not Quando, defendant Banks nonetheless rewarded co-conspirators by, among other things, featuring many of the direct participants in the murder in music videos and rap lyrics in the months following the murder. For example, the government anticipates that a cooperating witness will testify that Durk made it clear that to the witnesses and other OTF members that anyone who killed Quando would be made straight, i.e. handsomely rewarded. And there's a big caveat here. And it says Durk's use of coded language to make anyone who killed Bowman straight to communicate the bounty plainly satisfies the quid pro quo requirement of the murder for hire statute. And what's interesting here is they're basically going to end up saying that, look, you put $1 million up to have Quando killed, you ended up killing Lil Pab, and you gave people grills, you gave people things of value. You don't need to give them the $1 million. He said in his song, I don't want the N-word that you got, I want the one I paid for, but he's still out here rewarding dudes with lucrative music career opportunities, grills, things of value, jewelry. It doesn't matter that you didn't give the $1 million, and a lot of people are butthurt over that, but the fact is, They made a promise. They got a job done. It wasn't the... You didn't kill the right person, you ain't getting $1 million, but you still did a murder for hire. You were hired to do a murder. It didn't go the way you want. You can't just say, oh, well, we got the wrong person. It's all good. And he didn't give him $1 million. He only gave him a grill. It's all good. It's all fine. This is just allowed. It's not possible, okay? So they give some case law here. And it says the words as consideration for don't strictly import contract law, but instead require a clear mutual agreement between the solicitor and the hitman for payment in exchange for the murder. The nature, breadth, and context of the defendant Banks' promise includes downstream economic benefits to the co-conspirators that they received following the murder. Indeed, the statutory language of the section sweeps in anything of value which the primary significance is economic advantage. So they're basically saying if you could have bought him a Chipotle bowl, all right? You could have said, look, you didn't get the one I wanted. You didn't kill the guy that I wanted, but I'm gonna take care of you. I'm going to make sure that you're straight. I'm gonna get you a tray of chicken tacos. As ridiculous as that sounds, you are giving things in reward. If you're rewarding the guy just because he's hungry, just because he's your homeboy, that's fine. But if you're basically saying, look, you really put in work in these streets, I'm going to reward you with a bowl of Chipotle. Yes, you're like, that is murder for hire. You made him straight.
Bro, a bowl of Chipotle for a body is crazy. What are we talking about?
Because of you did X, I'm going to do Y. This broadly applies to currency, drugs, weapons, or anything else that has quantifiable monetary value. You can gift the guy a gun. If you're doing it because he got busy in the streets, that is a murder for hire, okay? And it basically says that a properly instructed jury that not only money, but also drugs, guns, or involvement in future crimes, which would yield cash profits. You can say, I'm going to put you on another hit. You've proven yourself. I'm going to put you on another big hit to go and kill Quando a second time. That's a murder for hire. You're giving him an opportunity. It can also constitute consideration. For that reason, Dirk's contention that the grills rewarded to certain co-conspirators fall outside of the superseding indictment's allegations are meritless, as the superseding indictment and discovery puts defendants on more than adequate notice of the rewards, including payments covering jewelry that defendant Banks gave to the hitmen to make them straight following the murder. Anything that you gave them in response to that murder as a reward, I'm sorry, that's putting you on the hook for murder for hire. Now, we're going to need to see proof. We're going to need to see people got grills. We're going to need to see some proof that the reason people got grills is because they were involved in that hit. Now, let's...
Bro, getting grills for... Nigga, at least King Von gave niggas chains. At least King Von gave out chains. Nigga, everybody got O-block chains. Everybody got a trip to Icebox. This nigga Dirk giving out grills?
Get back to this. It says the
cheap ass nigga.
Discovery also shows that Dirk used his trusted lieutenants,
Grills
Wilson,
and Chipotle.
Co-conspirator 5, to recruit the hitmen to fly to California on August the 18th to kill Quando, consistent with defendant Banks' promise to reward co-conspirators. Defendant Wilson solicited hitmen by promising to pay $1 million reward on behalf of Dirk in exchange for flying to LA to commit the murder. If they can prove that this was a promise that was made, we're going to give you $1 million to fly to LA to commit murder. Remember when Dirk rapped that money make them killers pop outside that you ain't seen before? If Dirk didn't know these guys from a can of paint and he's enticed them through an intermediary to go and commit murder for hire, and then suddenly Dirk's buying guys that he'd never heard of, that money make you them demons you ain't seen before. If Dirk ain't seen these fools before, and next thing you know, they try and commit a murder and it goes left, but they get something out of it, and then he starts buying dudes grills that he didn't know, you're on the hook for murder for hire. I'm really sorry. I know that's going to disappoint a lot of people, but it is what it is. It says, moreover, the government's disclosed a list of defendants, Banks and...
Yo, a lot of people feel like Dirk is cooked. Like that who is it? What's the nigga name? Cuff Boys. The Cuff Boys nigga think Dirk is cooked. According to the Cuff Boys, nigga, Dirk is cooked. From what he be saying, nigga, he think Dirk is cooked. I be trying to hold out hope for Dirk, though.
OTF's, defendant Banks and OTF's music videos in which defendants Wilson, Houston, and others were involved in the murder are prominently featured following Lil Pab's death. Okay? Unfortunately, that does mean that Dirk, if you weren't hanging around with these guys before and they were promised $1 million to go and do a hit, and they went and did a hit, and it didn't quite go how they wanted, and you had them in a music video, if they can prove... Okay, the $1 million doesn't need to be transferred. If they can just prove that you were showing him love, even it could be as simple as an iMessage.
You think he's cooked too, 88? Are you just saying that to say that, or do you really think Dirk is cooked? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he may be cooked, but he got Drew Finland, bro. He got Drew Finland as his lawyer, so I don't know.
message text thread just saying like, yeah,
Let me use the bathroom.
he a
I'll be
real
right back.
stepper. Make sure
Let me
he's
use
in
the
the
bathroom.
video. Make sure whatever. Make sure this person is included in the shoot because he a real one. You're going to be on the hook for murder for hire. It's very unfortunate, okay? So people saying you think Dirk's cooked after this news came out a couple of days ago. Saying $1 million in your head, dudes will travel to the moon. It doesn't matter where you go. And it says at that price, you're hiring professionals, not street dudes. And they're saying people just got professional killers in the Rolodex. Now, this is going to be an interesting comment. I'm going to read this because it's actually, it says, it also was 100K at first, then 250. And they're saying that Didi was the one who was telling people $1 million and Dirk offered features and music video time. They're saying that's why he released Loyal Bros 2 and Nightmare in the Trenches. I agree with that. And they said that there's videos of the payment and took that all back once the judge said the feds have to give his lawyers discovery and theory so they know what to defend. All they did was send out Dirk's entire catalog of songs and said that's the evidence. And the judge said they had to point out which exact lyrics from songs they'd be using, and the feds never responded to his lawyers in time. So they're arguing to throw out any song lyrics and listen 40 cases where it's not been allowed. Didi and Dirk filed these motions together, decision on February the 9th, but so far they've put him back in the SHU for the Apple Watch, even though another inmate had one and got out 5 days later, and he still has a shaved head, and his lawyers filed a cruel and unusual punishment motion because of how much weight he's lost. They said they didn't find anything on his iCloud or Twitter. That's not true. They just said that they don't need to use them because they've got the information from somebody else's perspective, so this person doesn't know what they're talking about. So it's just the business Instagram and him saying don't use the OTF cards. They got more than that. They said CC3 will testify. Dirk said he would promote the killers, but they didn't even kill the right person, so why would he pay it out? I don't want the N-words that I got. I want the ones you paid for. This is why this is dumb. Because a lot of people think, oh...
He said, nah, he is. Melly too. Well done. Cook. Nah, Melly looking good. You're bugging. 88. Melly looking good. The Melly situation is actually looking good.
Oh, well, they didn't do it, so it's fine. You can't...
Yeah, bro, the Melly situation is looking better than it ever has. He just got off on that witness tampering situation.
Go around. If I just put up a bounty on somebody I don't like, and you go over there and you just shoot the whole block up and 2-3 kids get killed, that's not, oh, well, you're allowed to kill kids because it wasn't the person you went for and no one got the $1 million. No, you are a danger to society. You have to go away. It says Dirk's team said feds held back any discovery on Vonnie, but from what they've seen from group chats and witnesses, they plan on calling even his own father Vonnie as a manipulator, liar, and scheming. Will do anything to get ahead of an MF, and how only him and Von had keys to Von's safety deposit box. They're saying he took money from Von's bank account and emptied it. He had $4 million in his bank account, but his state taxes said he didn't make 100K since Von died. Dirk isn't cooked. They say CC3, but they all know it's Vonnie. Okay, so look, I disagree with some of that stuff. People saying the feds are playing dirty. They make it seem like they ain't got much till the trial starts. They're saying, bro, it's the carrots in a stew.
88 said they dropped it. Don't want to lose the case before the big show. It's a strategy. Okay. I feel you. That makes sense. What you're saying makes sense, but I got faith in the Melly shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Allegedly. I don't know, bro. Dirk pretty much claimed it himself. Feds taking too much credit. That's facts. Saying you got to play it dumb till the wheels fall off when it comes to certain stuff, particularly cases he did manifest it and pretty much invited the feds to look into him, though. So it really depends on all the testimony and who it's coming from. I thought Thug was overcooked, but I think he could be straight if he didn't take a plea. Says he's cooked and he deserves to be cooked. He should have been a man.
All right, let's see what Cuff Boys got to
New
say.
documents in the Lil Durk case say he allegedly offered $1 million for the hit and gifted grills to the shooters. All right, a lot of new information with the Durk case today. His lawyers also respond to the government surprising them with a bunch of music videos and lyrics they're going to use. Very interesting document. Stick around for the full video. Hit subscribe.
Definitely free Tory. Free Tory. Free Tory. I'm still waiting for my fucking... Bro, I'm still waiting for my fucking leather to come in, bro. I ordered a fucking, a genuine leather coat that says umbrella in the back. It's all black. It's all black. Fire. Nice, low-key, fire leather coat. You know I like leather. Excuse me. If you know me, you know I like leather. At least jackets. I like leather jackets. It's a genuine leather jacket. It says umbrella in the back, umbrella in the front right here on the logo. All black. And I'm waiting on it. Nigga, I've been waiting like a minute. I ordered this shit before Christmas. But anyway, hopefully it be here soon.
All right, let's go, boys. All right, here we go. Government second supplemental.
No, I ordered it from the Tory Lane's website. Nigga, let me pull it up. Hold up. Umbrellas forever. Umbrella Tory Lane's merch. I'll show you it. This right here. I ordered this. So, I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. Let's see if it come. The fuck? On a couple of shots. Hold up, what happened? What couple of shots? What happened? I'm confused. Hold up.
New documents in the Lil Durk case say he allegedly offered $1 million for the hit and gifted grills to the shooters. Alright, a lot of new information with the Durk case today. His lawyers also respond to the government surprising them.
ADA said, takes a while to come from China, sir. I feel you. I'm waiting on it. Free Tory. Hey, bro, I just want my merch. I just want to rep. Shout out to Tory. I fuck with Tory. Free Tory.
With a bunch of music videos and lyrics they're going to use. Very interesting document. Stick around for the full video. Hit subscribe. Let's go, boys. All right, here we go. Government's second supplemental memorandum in opposition to defendant Durpink's motion. So once again, this is the government saying, we don't have to give you shit. You already have everything. You know what the conspiracy is, blah, blah, blah. I just read this document, by the way, for 10 minutes and realized I wasn't recording. So I'm going to reread it. At its core, defendant Bank's supplemental memorandum to his motion for bill of particulars requests that the court order the government to certify the details of its April 26 trial presentation. Specifically, the filing attempts to summarize a limited set of materials produced in discovery and requests the court require the government to affirm the defense's understanding, quote unquote, of how the government will prove its case. The request is contrary to binding law and should be rejected as meritless, just like the court has ruled as to the similar request to dismiss the second superseding indictment for vagueness. Okay, so off rip, they're saying Durk's team is just desperate trying to get their strategy for trial in April, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure this is going to happen in Los Angeles. I'm thinking about going to this trial in person and sitting there and jotting down a shit ton of notes and on a notepad of what happens and then making a video every day leaving the courthouse in my car. So let me know if you want me to do that, because I might do it. Fuck it, I might do it, bro. I don't know. As set forth in the government's opposition to defendant Bank's motion, its first supplemental memorandum, Ninth Circuit law is clear that a bill of particulars is not meant to provide the defendant with all of the evidence the government will introduce at trial, nor is a tool for complete discovery of the government's evidence. All right, so they're saying the Ninth Circuit law is clear that a bill of particulars is not necessary for this. In response to the claim,
ain't nothing worse than when you're trying to hit your bow. Out of all the cases, Durk, Melly, Thug, Tory, I thought Tory was the most innocent, to be honest. Me too, still do. Free Tory. He innocent, gang. I don't know what he gonna do to get himself out after this weird shit. Like, it's been a long road with Tory, bro. I don't know how he gonna be able to finagle himself out, bro. But free Tory, I still feel he innocent, gang. I ain't gonna lie. But this one of them situations that like the ball was in her court, bro. Like, Niggas wanted her to be the innocent victim. Niggas tried to Rihanna her shit. You know what I'm saying? But she not no Rihanna. It's not the same situation. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chris Brown, but it's not the same situation. Gotta refill my bong, nigga. Ain't nothing worse than when you go to hit your bong and it's empty, nigga. You get nothing but fucking lighter fluid.
defense reply brief that nowhere does discovery set forth anything resembling a fixed or coherent theory. The government lodged under 6 seal files that undermine defense claim. Wow. So they're saying they have 6 documents under seal that do show a coherent theory of Durk offering money to, you know, put this hit out on someone. While the selected discovery...
What, you trying to tell me I should buy some silver? Silver popping like that? Explain to me what it means by it's popping off.
The government filed with the court contains clear evidence that defendant Banks directed the attempt to kill Quando Rondo in LA, and that defendant Banks made clear to co-conspirators that anyone who killed Quando would be rewarded. The defendant appears to suggest the government is bound by only evidence contained within the files lodged with the court. The government has not represented that was the case, nor is that the law, as acknowledged by the court during the January 7th hearing. The defense is not tied to essentially a pre-transcript of what the government is going to say in its opening statement, and moreover, as it said, the government correctly said there might be more evidence, there might be different evidence, and as to that, the concern that the defense has on the moving target is, as I said, met with the Jinx Act. So that's the judge saying the defense is not entitled to this. Essentially a pre-transcript of what the government's going to say and present to the jury. Kind of crazy, but I guess that's how it works. The government, however, submits the lodged documents are more than sufficient for the court to deny defense requests for particulars. They're citing a bunch of cases here. Details of when, where, or how of every act in furtherance of a conspiracy is not proper subject of bill of particulars. This is why courts routinely deny requests like Banks' request here. So they're saying this routinely happens. It gets denied a lot in other cases. And they said a case from 1985. Denying motion request names of any unknown co-conspirators' exact date on which the conspiracy allegedly began, and to delineate all other overt acts that compromise the charge activity. Cook versus U.S., a 1965 case. So in that 1965 case, they're saying everything was denied. They didn't get shit. Here, the detailed SSI, together with the government's substantial and organized discovery, obviates the need for a bill of particulars because they provide clear notice to defendants of the government's murder-for-hire theory. The government has alleged, and its discovery clearly supports, the straightforward theory that defendant Banks told co-conspirators he would reward anyone who helped kill his rival Quando Rondo. The defendant Banks and other OTF co-conspirators attempted to murder Bowman or Quando in LA on August 18th, 2022, and that even though the co-conspirators killed SR, not Quando, defendant Banks nonetheless rewarded co-conspirators by, among other things, featuring many of the direct participants in the murder in music videos and rap lyrics in the months following the murder. Hold on. Rewarded them by featuring them in a music video and rap lyrics. That's not a reward. That's horseshit. Just because they're in a music video or in rap lyrics, that's a reward. That's not a monetary reward. That sounds like a reach to me, in my opinion. But if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. I appreciate the support. Back to the video, boys. For example, the government anticipates that a snitch, cooperating witness, will testify that defendant Banks made clear to the witness and other OTF members that anyone who killed Quando would be made straight, i.e. handsomely rewarded. Okay, so he said straight. Discovery also shows that defendant Banks used his trusted lieutenants.
Can y'all see what I got over here going on, bro? I just dropped hella weed. Don't even, oh my God. Yo, I'm glad y'all can't see me, because YouTube would have been like, nigga, you showing mad bud, nigga, like, you think we playing with your bitch ass. Like, nah, YouTube, I'm not even trying to play with y'all, nigga. This shit just happened by accident. I just spilled all this weed. But I'm about to, you better believe I'm going to collect it, pick it back up off this table, put it right back in this motherfucking bong. Stop playing on me, nigga. 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 You know what I'm saying? Real party activities going on in this bitch. We spilling weed. We still got weed to roll. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
They're calling people lieutenants. Have they done this already? I might have missed it, but that is wild. Defendant Wilson, co-conspirator 5, oh, so DD is a lieutenant apparently, to recruit hitmen to fly to Southern California on August 18th to kill Bowman. Consistent with defendant Banks' promise to reward co-conspirators, defendant Wilson solicited hitmen by promising to pay $1 million reward on behalf of defendant Banks in exchange for flying to LA to commit the murder. They're saying they got evidence of $1 million bounty. And it's all through DD. Moreover, the government has also disclosed a list of defendant Banks and OTF music videos in which defendants Wilson, Houston, and others involved in the murder scheme are prominently featured following SR's death. Because the government's theory of the case is clear, defense requests for bill in particular should be denied. Defendant Banks used
But why would I catch a body just so I could be in your bum ass music video? Are you dumb? Me catching a body to be in your video? So, no, it's up high. Popping off meaning up 168% in 4 months. 117 or 198%. Damn, okay. Goddamn. Where do I get in? Where do I get in? I don't even know where to get in.
Code language, make anyone who killed Bowman straight. So that's the code language? Straight? I feel like defense lawyers can on that. Straight? That's what he started murder for hire for? Saying make anyone who killed Quando straight. But they're only quoting the word straight. So I want to know what the full sentence was that he said. I really want to know what the full sentence is. To communicate the bounty plainly satisfies the quid pro quo requirement of the murder for hire statute, blah, blah, blah. The words as consideration for do not strictly import contract law, but instead require a clear mutual agreement between the solicitor and the hitman of payment in exchange for murder. The nature and the context of the defendant Banks' promise includes downstream economic benefits the co-conspirators receive following the murder. This broadly applies to currency, drugs, weapons, or anything else has quantifiable monetary value. So does appearing in a music video and lyric shout outs, does that equal that? concluding that the district court properly instructed jury that not only money, but also drugs, guns, or involvement in the future crimes which would yield cash profits can also constitute consideration. For that reason, defendant makes contention that the grills rewarded to certain co-conspirators fall outside of the SSI's allegations are meritless. Oh, huh. Grills. So they have evidence that Banks gave them grills. I don't know if I missed that already, but wow. As SSI and the discovery put defense on more than adequate notice of the rewards, including payments covering jewelry, that defendant Banks gave to the hitman to make them straight following the murder. The purpose of the bill of particulars is to enable a defendant to prepare for trial to avoid or minimize the danger of surprise at trial, and to afford protection to the double jeopardy clause in the event of a successive prosecution. It is not to force the government to preview the details of its trial strategy, and while the defense are rightfully entitled to a meaningful discovery to present a defense, they're not entitled to a roadmap of how the government will attempt.
When did Dirk ain't drop no music though, Charmaine? You say he's still dropping. I ain't see him drop.
To prove its case, a laundry list of each act the government considers significant, or a flowchart of the government's advocate theories. In light of the detailed SSI and thorough discovery setting forth the government's theory of this case, the court should deny this motion. January 7th hearing. The government provided defense with a revised disclosure related to the music emissions the government intends to introduce at trial. Defense will file a response to that disclosure on January 23rd. The government will respond on January 30th. Jesus. So it looks like the music lyrics were given over to them on January 7th that they're going to use at least at trial. All right, now we have a 37-page document. Defendant Banks' joint supplemental brief in support of its motion to exclude proposed 404B evidence. Banks and DeAndre Wilson hereby filed this joint supplemental brief. Rap's historical roots and modern influence. What the hell? They're talking about rap music and slave trade, African storytelling, often used to express economic frustration. To some, rap music is perceived as offensive, sexist, materialist, and lowbrow. In courtrooms across America, prosecutors have utilized and twisted this otherwise valuable mode of artistic expression by presenting as evidence of criminality. In recognition of the increasing and dangerous use of rap lyrics as evidence, both California and Louisiana have passed legislation banning or limiting the practice. At the federal level, the Restoring Artistic Protection Act was introduced in 2022, aiming to limit the admissibility of artistic expression in criminal prosecutions. Mr. Banks is an internationally acclaimed Grammy-winning award artist, an icon to young people in the hometown of Chicago. As is typical of successful music artists, regardless of genre, Mr. Banks was figuratively surrounded by industry professionals consulting and advising on music decisions, including lyrics and visuals. The glaring issues related to reliability, authenticity, and more, the government seeks to use the defense rap lyrics. Oh boy. From the very inception of this case, the government has weaponized the defense lyrics inaccurately and recklessly to bolster an otherwise weak case. Their purported 404B evidence is confoundingly more of the same. The court should not allow any more improper governmental manipulation of this kind to further taint this case. Alright, so this is what they're going to add. Here's the music videos. Here we go. 12 rap music videos, audio recordings, and lyric excerpts against the defendants. The evidence carries an extraordinary risk of unfair prejudice and precisely the kind of character inference materials that Rules 404B and 403 are designed to exclude. The government still not met the basic requirements of Rule 404B. Rather than articulate a specific non-propensity purpose and the reasoning that supports it, the government has labeled the materials inextricably intertwined in what appears to be an effort to avoid the rule's mandatory notice obligations. The court should reject the approach and bar the evidence. They say that music evidence is direct evidence and inextricably intertwined with the charges yet.
This is a good thing for Dirk right here, bro. It sounds like they dubbing any type of lyrics being used.
Provides no explanation of how rap lyrics created at unknown times by unidentified authors could be possibly part of the charged conduct or necessary to tell a coherent story. It is kind of horseshit. And I said this in the YSL trial. I hated the lyrics in the YSL trial unless they literally like stated names and very, very specific nexus to the murder. And I don't think Dirk did that in any of his music. He did not say any names about Quando or the person that died. If he did, let me know. The song that they put in the indictment or whatever was proven to be recorded 8 months before, whatever that shit was. The government identifies the release dates of several videos, but does not identify when any lyrics were written or when the songs were produced. The government does not identify authorship, does not connect specific lyrics to any particular fact in dispute, and does not attempt to address the substantial
Oh, you say he's still dropping? Yeah, Tory definitely still dropping. What's the last shit he dropped now? Tory ain't dropped none recently though, right? Tory ain't dropped none in the last like month or so. Hopefully he drops soon.
Just that
I know all of his chick sapes is available.
Any such material will cause. The government also states that it reserves the right to supplement its notice and introduce additional excerpts without identifying what those materials might be. This repeated assertion of reservation of rights is contrary to this court's order from the January 7th, 2026 hearing. It impairs the defense's ability to prepare and prevent the court from performing its gatekeeping duties. The government has now made 3 separate Rule 404B submissions and still has not provided the required information. The evidence is not inextricably intertwined. The government has not satisfied 404B, and the court cannot conduct Rule 403 balancing without a complete record. Because each of these deficiencies is independent independently sufficient to warrant exclusion, the court should bar all lyric and video evidence. Two broad categories: Banks' rivalry with Quando and Banks' alleged direction of violence against rivals, concluded with the generic statement that all listed acts were admissible to show defendant Banks' motive, intent, preparation, plan, knowledge, identity, absence of mistake, and lack of accident, without explaining how any particular piece of evidence served any particular purpose. All over the place. See, that's why I hate about the YSL case too. I can't believe it's being allowed in federal case. The judge got to do something. There's got to be a direct nexus to this situation. It can't just be hundreds of songs and music videos that have no bearing on anything. On January 7th, the court held a status hearing where it directed the government to specify which words and which medium is being proposed in the order to make an intelligent 403 ruling. In response to that directive, the government sent the defense a new 404B notice, which confoundingly included entirely new evidence: 12 music videos, all recordings and lyrics, music admissions. The government asserts that this evidence is direct evidence and inextricably intertwined. Quote-unquote music admissions evidence is admissible against all defendants, and co-conspirator statements. The notices do not identify who authored the lyrics, when they were created, or whether the defense adopted them, or how the government connects each specific expert to any particular fact in the dispute. Quote-unquote introduce additional experts on music videos depicting defense together with charged and uncharged co-conspirators, without any indication of what those songs might be. They're just trying to do anything they want with the music, bro. Such a show. Even if it did satisfy the notice requirements, the rap lyrics and accompanying music videos are irrelevant, prejudicial, cumulative, misleading, and would cause significant delay in this trial. The purported evidence must be excluded. The government has not shown that the music evidence is necessary to tell a coherent story of the charged conspiracy. The government does not assert that it would be unable to present its case without the lyrics or videos, merely that the evidence allows the government to present a complete story.
So y'all wouldn't be able to even present y'all case without the music and lyrics?
To the jury. Quote unquote, the overall story would be incomprehensible or incoherent without the evidence. Nothing in the supplemental notice indicates the government needs rap lyrics to explain the alleged conduct. If the song was so important, they wouldn't abandon it and replace another at each opportunity. It is as if the government shifted through hundreds of songs of the defendants and just said, we can make this one fit our narrative, let's use it. I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's complete and utter horseshit. They're probably using songs from years ago, years before the murder, anything, bro. That's what it sounds like they're doing, at least. They're saying the evidence is inadmissible under Rule 403, citing a bunch of cases here for this: a 2010 case, 2015 case. The Ninth Circuit requires the court personally examine the evidence before conducting Rule 403 balancing. Government has not provided the complete content of the songs, the full videos, or the information needed to evaluate them in context. Like a supplemental notice identifies premiere dates for some videos, but not when the lyrics were written or when the songs were produced. This inflammatory nature of rap videos will unduly prejudice the jury. I mean, think about it, bro. In LA, some old freaking lady looking at these videos, bro. What are we doing? A bunch of studies on how bad rap lyrics and rap videos are perceived by the public. The bias effect of rap lyrics on subject perceptions of a murder trial defendant's personality, a 1999 study. Jesus. The lyrics were judged as more threatening, literal, offensive, and in need of government regulation when they were labeled as rap rather than country. I've heard about that study, I think. Rap lyrics are labeled badly automatically because it's rap in comparison to country music. I mean, this is kind of what anyone would expect his lawyer to do with the rap lyrics in a federal case. It's kind of ridiculous. It's going to be allowed. I'm sure they're going to allow some of it. It wouldn't surprise me. The government hopes to omit various lyrics, music videos to show the relationship between the co-conspirators, but this can and will be achieved in a number of different ways: through the testimony of likely multiple witnesses or publicly available information. To show that Mr. Wilson and Banks were associated, for example, the government need not present a music video of them together. It can merely present the fact that Mr. Wilson was featured on an album with Mr. Banks, or show a photo of the two men together. It's cumulative and thinly veiled. I mean, that's what they did in the YSL trial, and they still showed fucking crazy, but that's a state case, obviously. That's pretty much it. Comment down below what you guys think. This case is
I think Dirk might beat this shit, bro. Oh, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that, bro. I feel like, oh shit. Did J. Cole send shots at Drake on his new song? That's what no jumbo chat.
J. Cole is being accused of dissing Drake on his new project. Let's see. J. Cole addresses artificial numbers industry. A lot of rappers. Okay, so this is what he's being accused of. He's being accused of dissing Drake on his new project, and then these is the lines. A lot of rappers make dough and be prone to losing it for crumbs. Dumb sold their soul to Lucien. Do y'all get that reference?
Yeah, that's Lucien Grange, the owner of Drake's label.
Oh, okay. A lot of rappers make dough and become prone to losing it for crumbs.
I don't know. J. Cole sending shots at Drake. We're going to have to talk about that. We're going to have to see what's going on. Nah, but definitely, man, I free Dirk, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think Dirk might beat the shit, bro. Melly, I ain't gonna lie. They dropped that witness tampering charge. I'm thinking he might beat that shit. Like, obviously, when it comes to Tory, it's free Tory, man. Free Tory. I don't know how he gonna come from up under it, but we need Tory to figure out a way, bro. But to me, out of all of them, the one that I think is gonna come home the soonest, like out of Dirk, Melly, and Tory, for whatever reason, bro, I don't know why, gang, but I feel like this nigga Melly coming home, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Melly about to come home. Dirk, free Dirk, I want him to come home. Obviously, free Tory. Free Tory my favorite out of all of them. Tory my favorite, but Tory done had like appeals and shit already. Hopefully he could get another appeal. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you could do is put your appeal papers in and get your weight up till that shit hit. But I feel like Melly deadass gonna come home. I ain't gonna lie. They had him locked up too long without having a trial. Well, how many more Tory have? But we not talking about if he do his whole bid, cause Tory coming home before the full sentence, in my opinion.
Dumb told her. So it's okay. So
So
I
this-
mean, so
go
yeah,
ahead,
that's really not even a sneak diss if that's the name of
cheating, and I won't excuse it. If I said it, then I wrote it stupid.
Oh, okay, so he accusing them of having a ghostwriter. That's pretty much direct disses to him.
Yeah, that probably is maybe aimed at Drake, and then go ahead and hit the last one.
If the streams say you winning while your tours is losing, when the math ain't mathing, of course you juicing. That mean the boss is boosting. Cut the tough guy image. It is not conducive to breathe, and don't gamble with your life because the ops is cruising. Word to Mike Vick, your dog might get shot for losing.
Boy, cold. Cold world.
Cold
I ain't gonna hold you. As you was saying that shit, I'm like, damn. But nah, that, if he dissing, that's
Scroll down
ass.
a little bit. Scroll down a little bit.
If he dissing, that's ass. He had
Scroll
time
down,
to do.
I can't see Cole dissing. I can't see Cole dissing, bro. Come on, Cole. You deleted your whole diss track. I don't want to hear you dissing nobody, especially not Drake. Don't come out dissing. Hopefully, no jumper don't know what the fuck they talking about, because this is a bunch of random niggas we talking about. So they might not know what the fuck they talking about, but it better not be a diss at Drake.
Do that.
Okay, so it's no play button on it, so we can hear how it actually came out. But I mean, this could be aimed at a plethora of rappers. To be honest, like you could say he's dissing. You could say he's dissing Dot. You could say he's dissing Drake. But the one part that kind of trips me up is
why you gonna say? But I don't think.
Nah, I think
Dot not signed.
Man, that's a direct diss to Drake for sure.
He is. He's under. Yeah. They both on the same level.
I think he might. See, it seemed like that.
K. Dot is signed to Lucian. What is this? This nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. Why do we let this nigga have an opinion? He don't know what the fuck he talking about. But I fuck with him when it's him versus Whack. But this nigga don't know what he talking about. Nigga, Kendrick is definitely signed to Lucian. They both signed to the same label, dickhead.
That dude started dealing with Kendrick after everything got off the ground, you know what I'm saying, the beef and everything. But I don't. Kendrick got his own label. Kendrick is basically signed to himself.
PG Lang's under UMG though, I think.
Right. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah. All these independent record labels, when artists get big enough, they put it under a major house. For
No,
sure.
I know that, but I'm just. But I don't. But I don't think. I thought Kendrick. At least I thought. Let me say that. I don't know.
You don't know enough, nigga, because you slow.
Oh, for sure. But I thought Kendrick had started dealing with dude once the.
He only has a distribution deal with UMG. Right. That's the same thing Drake got with UMG, I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? He only got a distribution deal with UMG, though, regardless. It's UMG. That's Lucian.
The beef sparked off on him and Drake.
Let's check. Let's do a quick
You saying dealing with Lucian Grange, dude?
Yeah.
A lot of times it'll be they'll have their own label, and the major label does the distribution part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be signed to yourself, and they'll just package it and ship it out to the world.
That's what I'm saying. You got a business deal with them. That's like me being independent, but you using like a let's just say What's one of them distributing labels out there? You're using them
Yeah.
Empire to distribute your music. You feel me?
Nah, but I think that this is relevant because Kendrick is signed under Lucien Grange's label, which is UMG. PG Lang, after he's separated from TDE, sits under UMG. I don't know if or Interscope is under UMG as well. So when he was with TDE, he was still essentially signed to the same label as Drake. So I feel like could be a shot at both of them. What I don't understand with this though is that
He signed to a major tour.
the whole your tours ain't like the numbers ain't right on your tours. Like if you seen Dot's last tour, if you seen Drake's last tour, like they packing out stadiums, bro. Like the last time I saw Dot, it was in Golden State Stadium. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker was filled to the rafters, bro.
That one might have just been like a general, you know what I mean? Like
type shit towards the other rappers.
Because you know, Lil Baby and you know certain people that they numbers not adding up with the tour. So that I think that part specifically just like general.
Cole can't diss though, bro. You backed out of the only, you know what I mean? You backed out of the challenge. So you can't diss now, nigga. It's over.
It's kind of like he trying to double back.
Nigga, you took your ball and went home, bro. You took your ball and ran home, and we spit at you and threw rocks at you on your way home. So you trying to leave with your ball. Like, if the ball belonged to you, and you was mad that nobody fucking picked you for the team, pussy, and nobody picked you for the team, so you was sad. You said, fuck y'all, if I can't play, nobody using my ball. And you took your ball and you ran off. And as you was running off, we spit at you. We threw fucking rocks and sticks at you, nigga. You barely fucking made it home. Next time we see you, we gonna rag your ass. Without the ball or with it. That's that type of situation right there. Like, take your ball and run home. That's what, like, J. Cole did. And I fuck with J. Cole. I love J. Cole as an artist, nigga. Love Yours. All of his albums is near and dear to my heart. They're near and dear to my heart. But that nigga bitched out.
Back, now that it's all over with, he trying to address it. Unless it's an old song, this might be an old song.
But
I mean, they been waiting for the album. He been going crazy though. You know what I'm saying? He just dropped another track before this one when he rapping in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like rapping his life in reverse. You know what I'm saying? From going back into the stomach and all that. Cole going crazy, man.
Yeah,
I can't wait to hear the album.
He's still fire. You feel? I'm just saying on the diss and shit. Like he can't. Like it's so.
I mean, I kind of felt the same way. I wanted him to get in the battle. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, they in hip hop. They the ones doing it. You feel me? Like, and I'm a firm believer in, you know, can't nobody make me enact what they want me to enact or how I want to act. Like, you feel me? Like when I'm ready to holler,
What do this nigga be trying to say?
me enact what they want me to enact.
Can't nobody make me enact what they want me to enact. Yo, what do this nigga be talking about, bro? This nigga dead ass dumb. Like, we dead ass got a lump of coal sitting here just letting him speak.
I wanted him to get in the battle, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, they in hip hop, they the ones doing it, you feel me? Like, and I'm a firm believer in, you know, can't nobody make me enact what they want.
He meant to say interact. I think he meant to say interact, y'all. I think he meant to say interact.
Want me to enact or how I want to. Firm believer in.
I can only guess what this dumbass nigga is thinking. But I'ma just assume he trying to say interact. Interact. I don't know what I think that's what he's trying to say, y'all.
They, you know, they in hip hop, they the ones doing it, you feel me? Like, and I'm a firm believer in, you know, can't no.
Dissing when you tried to moonwalk away from the beef, then wrote an apology letter is crazy. Facts.
Nobody make me enact what they want me to enact or how I want to act. Like, you feel me? Like when I'm ready to holler, I holler. And probably for him.
From when I'm ready to holler, I holler. I think he trying to say interact. This nigga's dumb. Yo! This is dumb.
Feel me? Like, and I'm a firm believer in, you know, can't nobody make me enact what they want me to enact or how.
Yo, I think I interpreted this nigga language correctly.
Want to act. Like, you feel me? Like when I'm ready to holler, I holler. And probably for him looking at it like everybody wanted to hear them get in it because everybody wanted to hear them bars and everybody wanted to battle, you know what I'm saying, rap, you know what I'm saying, a fire beef. But, you know, he probably was looking at it like, man, you already battling Drake, man. I'm not about to
remember he jumped off the porch at first. He made a track about
he made a track and then he was like, man, I'm a back. That's what I'm saying. He was still going at it with Drake, though.
With Drake.
So he was probably like, man, you know, I don't even see no need. And in some of his lyrics, he was even saying it like, bro, look, I don't even really even see no need, bro, to even play this little rap. with you feel me, or whatever the case may be, still feeling like you know the truth. Still feel like I'm the
this
best.
This boxing
MC.
though, bro. This like,
yeah,
I mean, this rap, it's like boxing though. You feel me? So like, nigga,
Yo, let's go watch some Aunt Hefe content just so we could like listen to how he fuck up words. We about to deadass go watch some Aunt Hefe content just for the sake of listening to how he fuck up words. Yeah, I'm gonna take a piss. Y'all we gonna Aunt Hefe. We gonna listen. We gonna find some of his content just so we could watch all of the shit that he fuck up on. Let's see. Let's pick one that we might want to hear about. Whack 100, can't no blood, tell me no crip violate. Let's watch.
They the only ones that have game that.
All right. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Y'all, if y'all hear something funny, tell me and take the timestamp down of whatever he said wrong, whatever word he tried to pronounce, and I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna take a piss. We gonna get to it.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is Whack 100 in these internet games. So, y'all see right there what I just posted up. So, this dude had it in his mind or thought it was cool, right, to post that right there. So, in a brief description, that writing basically says that I myself, Young and Hefe, gave a brief description of what was going on and happening at Martin Luther King Day, that the Crips was attacked by the Bloods, and that is telling. And if any Crip think that's not telling, then they are not a Crip. He further go on in his message to mention something about another hood and other hoods in Los Angeles, saying that I'm trying to expose people for being wrong or doing faulty politics, but something about ETG. And that's what people vary off and vary to the far left and trying to be in other people's politics. Now, as my title say, bro, you can't tell me nothing, bro. You can't tell me nothing as far as no Crip politics and what I've done wrong, bro. And like I said,
yo, let me know if this nigga fuck up, y'all.
We can keep on playing these little internet games, bro.
Let me know if this nigga fuck up, y'all. Let's get back.
What's happening and going on in South Central and the streets talk. He's
spitting all on
you way from Pacoima Piru, bro. You're way from Pacoima. Sense in saying that you're from Pacoima, bro. Pacoima bloodhood that came out of repeating what they said and critiquing what they said and giving my opinion of it, bro. That can never be telling, and you can't tell me what's telling. Period, bro.
Period, bro.
I've been through. They gonna start trying to run content on you. On Clue. Just like the message I got all of a sudden.
On what? On what? On Clue.
My name is popping up in these dudes. Just like the message I got all of a sudden.
Look.
My name is popping up in these dudes' chat rooms. And when I first seen it, was a man about it, hit Whack like, hey, what is this? Even sent this dude the text like, man, dudes like, you know what I'm saying, you and your little clubhouse people trying to run a play. He like, nah. But he tells me beforehand that, hey, they got your name in their mouth. Woo, I'm about to go on here in politics, see what they talking about. I'm going to send it to you. Never sent it to me, whatever. I'm not tripping because I really didn't care, but I went ahead and found it. And when I went ahead and found it, like,
on Blue's Clues. Nigga said on Clue. He meant to say on Q.
The stuff that he was saying, how he checked me before and all this stuff was false. So I'm like, dang. I can understand, like, you know, somebody that you don't speak with or really, you know what I'm saying, don't know you, you know, just hopping on the internet, because that's what I've been seeing that's going on. These dudes on the internet, they want their 15 minutes of fame however they can get it. They want it. And they'll do anything for it, you know what I'm saying? Whether get walked on the leash like a dog or, you know what I'm saying, do other people bidding. So I tapped in like, hey, well, he like, no, it ain't that. But then it's steady segments coming out after segments coming out with my name
in a mouth on Clubhouse and him in the chat room politicking. So I'm not understanding how a person think that they can politic a situation with your name and give their opinion on something, but they think that you're not gonna say their name or give your opinion on stuff that you felt that they shouldn't did. Like, we gotta make it make sense out here, bro. And I just be laughing, right, man, out here, man, like, man, hey, this internet, man, is a cold game, bro. You got a lot of dudes out here talking about they real dudes getting crossed out by the internet or letting the internet cross them out. And you got a lot of like fake tough dude getting mad over internet stuff. Like, one thing about it, bro, if somebody's saying something that's untrue or something that I know about on the internet, more than likely, I'm not going to let that make me mad. It's just like, hey, believe what you believe. You know what I'm saying? But I know the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy how people keep trying to merge me. People mad because that they folks reaching out to me. Not reaching out to these dudes, folks. People trying to place me.
People try to merge you.
And they set politics, you know what I'm saying, that don't have nothing to do with me. Just because I have relations with dudes from different places and I may get hip to stuff that's what's going on, I don't come on this internet, I don't drop or expose nothing that I know what's going on, because a lot of stuff that I know that's going on. But let's talk about this though, right? So this is what I don't get, right? How this man is on the internet trying to politic on me with another guy, right? But
yo, it's like he know a few words and he just used those words in rotation.
This is what's being done. I heard this whole internet, right, on Big Meech, right? Everybody was on Big Meech when 50 Cent put him out there for third-party cooperation. Oh, man, that's still like snitching. That's still like snitching. Third-party cooperation, man. Oh, even though his name ain't on no paper, that ain't no different. That's what's going on with these gang members out here. And it is what it is. And that's why I know, like, I got to find something else to do, because it's a lot of booth and BS going on out here, man. It's a lot of booth and BS and clown activity going on out here. So dudes think that because they give other dudes information to drop, that clears them, or that keeps their name off the paper. Or
my son was emotional in this video. Let me see what else he got. Let me see. Let me pick a random video and see what he talking about.
Memphis on me, big third. Whatever the case may be, right? Topics. It's whack one, right? So I've been discovering, you feel me, a lot of stuff that I don't speak on. And as well, I've been seeing that a lot of dudes in this media space been wanting me to go back and forth with Whack 100, or, you know, these different content creators and spinning their narrative. Oh, Whack said this, Whack did this. Now, let's get right down to it, right? Because I see that a lot of you dudes are slow, or just we handle business differently.
We slow?
Or a lot of you dudes just don't handle business altogether. Y'all think that y'all know what y'all do, and y'all think that y'all handle business, but a lot of y'all know that y'all scary and y'all not gonna do nothing. That's why y'all stay in these chats trying to create narratives, sending content every which way, hoping that somebody make your day. Now let's get to the subject of matter, right? A lot of people keep saying that Whack 100 is playing with my name. He trying to insinuate that I'm a snitch and stuff like that, right? And a lot of that Clubhouse content, bro, I don't even get into, go even over there and listen to, right? Because it's a lot of BS, you feel me, and narratives, you know what I'm saying, being placed together, you feel me, or whatever the case may be. I don't know if these supposed to be his exposers or whatever the case may be, but I'm just like, I'm confused. But what I do know is this, right? A lot of these dudes is playing social games. They playing social games and they don't care what they say. And they trying to tell you that you don't understand how content go. Well, if y'all want to play games at the expense of playing with people's names and trying to place false narratives out there, I'm not trying to understand how content go. I can find another way to do a back and forth or whatever the case may be. Now, facts is as follow. This dude tried to get out here and get at me because I did about 3 segments on the MLK Day and the stupidity that was had out there and what could have potentially started a gang war. So these dudes got on camera, they all said their names, at least some of them did, they all said their hoods, and they basically all said what they own. Some of the things these people said, I repeated what they said and gave my opinion on what they were saying and what they was talking about and what could potentially happen.
I don't understand how these dudes come in and come with this police narrative and stuff like that. It's clickbait. People just want to start stuff up. When the content is running low, hey man, what's going on? People put plays and narratives together, and that's what y'all don't understand on social media, and which I do understand and don't care. So a lot of stuff I'm not going to answer to or involve myself in, regardless.
You said Flacco really on Hefe? What you mean? Explain. What Flacco did? 88, what Flacco did? What you mean he really on Hefe? Explain.
What y'all think? I'm not scared of no man on this earth. When I first came on the YouTube scene, obviously you dudes ain't been watching me. A lot of my original content in the beginning was reacting to Whack 100. But what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to do nobody bidding because they want me to do they bidding or they feel some type of way towards somebody. If you got a problem and you want your message out there, create you a YouTube channel and talk away. But you're not going to run how I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? That's just what's not going to happen. But what we is about to get into, right, is this Bumpy. Oh, man, I said his name. Wasn't even supposed to say his name, right? So, it ain't no back and forth to be had with this guy. After I did my background check, it comes that this guy is an ex-foe.
Put the hammer. You know, there's shit going on, bro.
That haven't been reported. But as always, I hold my integrity.
What Flacco got going on, bro? You know Flacco a Whack D liquor. What he do? Oh, he took his side. Hold up real quick. What my nigga Hassan Campbell talking about? What Fat Joe had to say about the dirty section?
Y'all
look at this nigga.
Already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off those shoes. It's super violate that like button.
I'm about to buy me one of these. I'm about to buy me a big ass joint so I could get on here and talk my shit like Hassan Campbell. I'm gonna be like, yo, this is how Haas be with the big ass joint.
It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button.
It don't cost you nothing.
Shall we begin?
No hat, damn fact. Haas.
Shall we begin?
Haas, cover this shit up. Haas, cover this shit up, Haas. I know my shit looking out of whack right now, but at least we can see me. We can see I got some hair. Haas, cover your shit up. You like 40-something.
Happy Sunday, y'all. It's the vibes. I got a big PSA for y'all on behalf of K, y'all, and the entire Terror Squad. There's been a lot of chatter, and there's been a lot of disrespect on this internet that's disguised as content. I just want to let y'all know there's a big difference, you heard? There was a lot of things said on this internet about Joe, about his family. There was a lot of disrespect that was hashed out. If that man wakes up and throws a frank back at those people who disrespected him, that's what it is. What you think you're going to disrespect somebody, and if they choose to disrespect you back, you get to wake up and get mad. We don't get bullied. We bully the bullies. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let that be known now. That was directed and intended for the people that was labeled the couch section behind the first couch monster that we discussed about on this internet, you heard. I don't really feel like it's a need for me to directly address this to anybody.
88 say he's such a great character, man. Very underrated in my opinion. Bro, not to me. I watch Haas, man. Not to me. I fuck with Haas, man. I fuck with Poppy from Bronx River, man. Nah. Niggas could talk they shit about my nigga Haas all they want. I fuck with Haas, man. Haas be having some shit to say. I fuck with him. It's one of my old heads, man.
Because they know who it is. They know.
Bro, once my old head stamped him and told me this nigga official, this nigga official. He one of them Bronx River niggas. You know what I'm saying? Leave that nigga alone. Nah, I fuck with Haas. I fuck with Haas.
Who the groups of people are that's been talking, that's been chatting, and they know exactly who the message was for. You know what I'm saying? As far as everybody else that's entering the chat that it has nothing to do with or attempting to make it seem like it has something to do with them, this ain't your moment for the algorithm, you heard? This ain't that time in life where you get to try to bleed something dry. You got to work for everything that you want. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Is it a fact of niggas just not working And in turn, niggas want other people to do
Yo, but why my nigga Haas Diamonds never shine? Bro, why my nigga Haas Diamonds never shine? Like, his gold shine more than his diamonds. Like, look, them supposed to be 3-4 big ass stones. That shit supposed to be shining, boy. Like, do you get your jewelry clean? Bro, I got little diamonds right here and they hit harder. I got little diamonds right here and they hit harder than Haas diamonds. It's like, I be doubting my nigga diamonds. Cause, bro, look, I got little diamonds. Look, these is little diamonds. These is little diamonds. But they hit a little harder than Haas diamonds. When I get my camera better, y'all see what I mean. These little diamonds. They hit a little harder than what the Haas diamonds hit. Like, you know what I mean? His shits don't hit at all. Like, his shits just sit there. It's like, you just be like, damn, like, why his shits don't shine at all?
the work for them.
With a good camera, too.
And ultimately, at the end of the day, man, if niggas
A gold at all-time high, silver too, I believe it.
really got a problem with niggas disrespecting them back, niggas could do whatever they want with that problem, you heard? Get off the keyboards, come outside. It's a nice place in society, you heard?
Yo, why my nigga Haas Diamonds never shine?
Now, I wouldn't be Poppy from Bronx River if I didn't respond and see where we come from Bronx River, the old school.
I'm looking. I'm trying to see a little bling. I see a little something. I see a little something. I see a little bling. Let me shut up. Maybe it's just gonna bling today. Maybe he cleaned his jewelry today. Maybe I see something.
We don't talk indirect.
Nah, I don't see no shine.
That's for suckers. We put an address on it. So there's nothing.
I see a little something.
No misunderstanding. We put an address on it. So now, shall we begin?
Shall we begin?
First off, right? In these YouTube streets, when Joe decided to disrespect the whole section, it's not for you to come on the internet trap and tell niggas it's not for them and it's only for a portion of the section and nigga disrespected.
88 said low production, no lighting. He's on his phone, LOL.
The whole section, we all heard him and he made it clear.
Alright, that's why. But, alright, if it's real, he got some shit on his neck.
That's for one. For two, there's a difference between the real streets and these YouTube streets. These YouTube streets, this is entertainment, digital Hollywood. When Fat Joe decided to be a podcaster, he became fair game in these YouTube streets. We go through digital wars. Now what you doing is, you telling people to come outside to the real streets. And then I don't even think you thinking about what you saying when you telling niggas, when the majority of these niggas, because I think you got it messed up, most of the niggas that you telling to come back out to the streets already did time for murders, and CK was in jail for whatever he was in jail for, one of the founders of GKB, one of the founders of the UBN, the Bloods. We can go through a list of everybody that you talking to that did murder bids damn near. So I'm a little confused to is why would you try to pull convicted convicts back into the streets when niggas is going through digital wars? I mean, I get it. Niggas mopped the floor with Fat Joe, and he's the leader of the terror squad. But the thing that's confusing me is Joe, Joe was like, he said that all his loyal dudes was living in mansions with swimming pools and gazebos around their house with lights. All his loyal dudes. But you jumping out the window without a parachute And you reminded me of back in the days when we was on Rikers Island. We used to call niggas like you doges. In the streets where I come from, we call niggas like you throwaways. Because any man who's willing to throw his family away, yeah, your family, what you creeping up on 40 years old? Over some internet fights where niggas is having fun? Because when Joe put...
Where niggas is having fun?
Puts a video up, right? I want you to understand this. And we beef with him, our audience go over there watch, which makes his bank account fat. And when he beefs with us, I'm laughing straight to the bank with this. You gave me content. I was bored today, my nigga. You the only one that's not benefiting and getting nothing out of this situation except for running your mouth and making yourself look absolutely stupid. Because in the real world where there's grown people at, every time I see you, I see you in the streets. On Cortland Ave. Right in front of the projects. Across the street, there's a bodega.
Oh, nigga, that's right up the block from my block. Cortland, if you know where Cortland is, nigga, you know they're the opposite. They're right up the block from us.
I leave my house, my beautiful house, in a middle-class neighborhood. Joe...
Yo, imagine one day I'm knocking on doors, doing my door-to-door salesman shit, and I knock on the door and this nigga Haas come to the door.
Lives somewhere, probably in a mansion or a mini mansion. Your position is it's just confused to me. Joe lives I leave my house, my beautiful house, in a middle-class neighborhood. Joe lives somewhere, probably in a mansion or a mini mansion.
Probably in a mansion.
Your position is it's just confused to me. Your situation is not making any sense.
Would you pretend you didn't know him? Nigga, no, nigga, I'm a real nigga. I'm a real nigga. I'm be like, Haas. Bro, Haas, I fuck with you, nigga. I'm a Patterson nigga, man. I fuck with you. I know a few niggas that fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I know a few niggas that know you. Tap in. Boom, 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 boom. He probably see, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. It's so real. He probably be like, you look like a nigga I know. So real, he be like, I might have seen your ass before. Yeah, I reckon. You know what I mean? It's like that. I'm definitely not gonna act like I don't know him, nigga.
Just talk to bosses. If I was gonna deal with you, I learned to elevate myself and not put myself in certain situations no more. If I'm beefing with the king or the queen, and I'm the king or the queen, the pawns beef with the pawns, my nigga. Are you not entertained?
And I bet you I'ma sell them. And I bet you I'ma get them to buy whatever I'ma sell it.
In order for me to deal with you, I have to send a throwaway at you. Throwaways deal with throwaways. Bosses deal with bosses. Mind your business, my nigga.
Right, facts.
Because respectfully, I'm trying not to be disrespectful, because once you stuck your chest out there indirectly, you know the streets is watching and they want to see what Haas have to say. Dogs, I ain't got no problem with you. At all. The only problem I got with you is you making yourself look like an old lame. When Joe drops y'all niggas off, or when y'all leave him, you going back to the hood. Like he said, his loyal dudes is living in mansions, my nigga. It's time for you to grow up and stop being somebody's piss boy. Because the one thing the streets don't respect, the real niggas don't respect, is niggas that run around as grown-ass men that's still running around sticking their chests out, acting like piss boys. Nigga, you too old for it. Are you not entertained? It is what it is. That's my take on this situation. I get it, though. Y'all totally y'all upset because the way we mopped the floor with Joe. It is what it is.
Terrible.
Yo, nah.
The biggest bully.
Yo,
I once robbed my whole gym.
That's crazy.
The whole gym.
Oh,
like
gym.
70 kids without a gun. Like, yo, everybody give me your coats, give me your Walkmans, give me your this. Some of the kids I was actually cool with. And I was like, yo, run it. Everybody, run it. I couldn't even carry it. Some of the guys I robbed. Niggas want controversy. When you look at these podcasts, everybody's dissing.
Yo, this is OD right here.
Your mother, your this. They feel like that's the only way to bring. In the comment section.
Listen, Trap. This is Digital Hollywood, and we mop the floor with Joe. You got to get over it, my nigga. Don't be willing to throw your life away over comedy, over the internet, over entertainment. But it is what it is, son. You can have whatever you like. You already know the rules. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that, yo. Put it in the comment section. It is what it is, man. This is entertainment, and I ain't gonna even lie. It's been fun. Shout out to Joe for being better than what I thought he was, because, you know, normally you knock down niggas' channel. It's all entertainment, my nigga. It is what it is. We out.
My nigga Haas, half his video is a whole music script, nigga. Look, half his video is him going crazy. Haas out here with the white fitted and the white pell going crazy. Nah, I fuck with Haas though. White fitted, white pell, that's elite. Who's doing that? Who got a white fitted and a white pell in their closet?
We on that real New York Tommy, you heard? I got
like, bro, who got a white fitted and a white pell in their closet right now? Who?
Brillo with me.
Haas. Haas dude. That's who.
You know the vibe, nigga. Rough Riders.
Let me blink the music just in case it's copyrighted. Nobody just fucking music. And he got 100 pairs of those, I'm sure. He always decked out, eh? Yeah, he tried. I fuck with Haas. Oh, he in the Jacks. Listen, man. This is why I fuck with Haas, because he come from a Jack just like me. Me and Haas both come from the Jacks. We both some niggas who really come from bad circumstances. You know what I mean? His circumstances are worse than mine, because, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He Hassan Campbell, but, you know what I mean? We both come from the hood. He just a nigga that came from the hood that made it. And that's fire.
On my wristwatch, we change the game. You told that you the MMG, you know a nigga got his again. War time we heart drop. My bars hot, but my delivery immaculate.
Nah, this Pell, this brown Pell kind of
beam with a scope, so when it fire, it's accurate.
Nah, this brown Pell kind of fire. This elite. He be having some elite shit. He's a lover boy though, eh? his Pells be kind of elite. I ain't gonna lie, he do be having some elite shit. Like, I don't even know this Pell. I don't even know what's on the back of this.
Neck on froze, look like I fractured it. It's the type of shit you gon' have to go save your taxes with. Real niggas still around, let's get back to it.
He walking through my Haven? I thought he walking through my Haven or something. I don't think that's his hood, which is Bronx River. Maybe it is Bronx River. Look like Mount Haven though. It like Mount Haven to me, but it could be Bronx River.
Nigga Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he not talking. He not saying where it is. Let's see if he showed the project sign. It might be Bronx River, but it look like Mount Haven. I ain't gonna lie. Mount Haven right across the street from my hood, Patterson. I'm type of hungry. What I'm gonna eat? I'm type of hungry right now. Alright, anyway. His Pell game is the best. Facts, you right. See the brown leather diamond tough, yeah, on the shoulder of the jacket, that's tough. Yeah, now he got some fire shit. I ain't gonna lie, he got some shit. He got some shit. I would never act like he don't got some shit. Alright, what else is popping though? I'm hungry, I ain't gonna lie, gang. Why the munchies just hit me like a brick just now? How long we been on here? Oh, we caught up on 3 hours. Okay. We looking like a real streamer. I'm looking like a real streamer again. What is there to react to, though? How to make your vocal sound amazing in FL Studio? Pull this up. I gotta always keep stuff that's gonna help me be a better engineer. Help me mix vocals better. I gotta always have those on deck. What's this? 6ix9ine. Shout out to the GOAT, Vlad. Shout out to the GOAT, Vlad, man. We reacted to this Vlad clip, Tekashi 6ix9ine, on how he got revenge on Dave East for him dissing him early in his career 2 days ago.
When you were, you did No Jumper recently, and you mentioned a situation with Dave East.
That was true.
Now go ahead and tell me that situation. I'll tell you my situation with Dave East afterwards. So go ahead.
He's a bum, right?
I'll explain.
Word, my boy 88 said, I had a 73 Dodge Dart with white leather diamond turf seats. That's fire. That's fire.
I will explain it.
So
go ahead. So,
damn, I look cross-eyed right now. Hold on. That's the Casamigos. I'm gonna put these back on. So, I'm in the studio, right, Vlad? And then, all right, so look, I'm in the studio, right? I'm in the studio. Then goes and, he's making music. There's 2 fire bitches, like fat ass or you know, because the fake act like he a fake, like, Calvin Klein model or whatever. He got 2 fire joints in it. It's like, it's mad smoking mad weed and so Smoola bring me there. So he.
Bro, my high or is Vlad chopping this clip up in a weird way?
It's like, I'm out or whatever. He got 2 fire joints in it. It's like, it's mad smoking mad weed and so Smoola bring me there. So he making music for like 3 hours and then at the end he decides, he say like, yo bro, play some music for us. Like you rap, right? Cause So Smoola tell him like, yo, my little man rap or whatever. You know, So Smoola like 30, I'm like 18 at the time. So he like, yo, play some music. So I go and I plug my phone in to the aux and I start playing like that metal rap I used to make. Everybody start laughing at me. Even a bit, I didn't give a fuck, I'm dirty, but it was the Tracys, like the girls was laughing at me, like I just felt mad bad. But I think he did that on purpose to like put me on the spot. He knew what music I made. I didn't make no cool music. I made like rock and roll music, you know what I mean? So anyway, I got lit one day and A Boogie's like, yo, after the Kiki music video that I did with me, A Boogie and Fetty Wap, he said, yo, come with me to Lala's fundraiser to help kids back to school, whatever, something like that. So Lala throws this fundraiser, booked A Boogie and told me to come through, and Dave East is online. So Dave East is literally like, they not letting him in the door. Like, cause remember, he was 2015, this is 2018. So 2015, he's popping. 2018, they like, this to just rap a whole bunch of like boom bap, like old school, 4 bricks in my knock, kicked the door in, got 4 kids, like straight trash. Like, that no young one listen to, only old heads. So rapping all that, and he at the door, and I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, everybody dapping up, like, yo, what up? And I'm like, yo, what happened? And he's like, yo, they ain't letting us in. I'm like, you wanna come in? He's like, yeah. I said, no. And walked right in the Lala and a bum.
Well, I mean, speaking of boxing, before we get off the topic, Adam 22 is going to be boxing Jason Love on Aiden Ross's stream. You heard about this?
Yo, that's hilarious. I didn't even know that. I almost choked on the Casamigos. Nigga say he gonna lose to Jason Love twice. Nigga like, fuck your bitch, I beat you up. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Nah, I fuck with Adam.
What?
He's okay with it though. I think he's okay with it.
No, listen, I talked to Adam. I'm going to be there. I'm actually going to be at the fight. And I talked to him, and I'm not going to say how much, but he told me overall how much he's getting paid for it. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a nice check. Good for him. He get a nice check for it.
Like, you already hit my bitch. I ain't getting knocked out, nigga. Like that shit. Like trust me. Like that shit sets off a chemical in a bitch head. Like, all right, cool. It's cool if you on cuck shit.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's go back. What you saying?
He knew what music I made. I didn't make no cool music. I made like.
It's a huge J. Cole drama. What's this?
Due to the overall reaction
what's this Flacco talking about?
to this new J. Cole project has never been more clear. J. Cole needs to retire. He needs to hang it up before he soils his legacy any further. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I wanted to let you guys know on a daily basis, Flacco to get $10 on your first deposit. Every critic, every fan, all of his peers have rated this album one of the greatest display of rapping ability we've ever seen, which is what makes things even worse for J. Cole. Now, you may not understand what that means right now, but by the end of this video, you will understand what I mean. J. Cole probably would have felt better if he would have dropped a project that we all consider trash, because then he would probably think, okay, maybe I still have a chance to win people over if I just drop a good project. But the fact that he dropped something phenomenal, and the reaction is still, man, listen to 99 Bill Freestyle by J. Cole once again. The ninja can really rap, but that apology has a tough stain on his music. That has been the overall consensus. This is phenomenal rapping, but we can't forgive you for apologizing to Kendrick Lamar, and that legacy of yours will never be the same again. Would never consider you in high regard, would never put you back in the top 3. Your legacy is permanently destroyed and ruined, and there's nothing you can do about it. One fan wrote, yo, this tape is hard, but J. Cole doesn't get that he can't rap his way back into the big 3 to people who think the apology was a hip-hop sin. The apology isn't just a hip-hop sin, it's a sin to manhood. You don't respect J. Cole as a man, and you don't respect him as a rapper, but more so as a man based on the apology, and we'll get to that shortly. J. Cole right now is in his LeBron James era. LeBron James is often regarded as the second greatest basketball player of all time, and he's been regarded as the second greatest basketball player of all time since about 2013. And there's nothing LeBron James could have done in the last 12 years or so to surpass Michael Jordan. It was already written in stone. Once LeBron James did what he did in that finals versus the Mavericks, there's nothing LeBron James could have ever done from that point to prove to the world that he's greater than Michael Jordan. LeBron James can go on right now and win another 5 championships. He would never be considered greater than Michael Jordan due to what he did in the finals against the Mavs. J. Cole spent his entire career rapping about how he's underrated, how the world don't appreciate him, how he's top 3, how he can't be effed with, they just not paying attention. And then when the world was paying attention, when he was on the biggest stage of his career, he fumbled and cowered in the moment. When Kendrick Lamar punched J. Cole in his mouth,
written in stone,
dared him to punch back, the world was waiting for what J. Cole was going to do. J. Cole responded back by dropping a diss track against Kendrick Lamar that was really well received. And then 2 days later, after dropping the diss track, J. Cole took it down from all streaming services, went on stage, apologized to Kendrick Lamar for dropping a diss track, even though he got dissed first, and said he'd been losing sleep over dissing Kendrick Lamar.
I had fear that maybe I wouldn't get to where I wanted to go. And so that fear had me moving in an unusual way, right? It had me moving in a way that I damn near was thinking about and listening to people's expectations of me and then responding off of that, right? Luckily, I look at the last 10 years of my life and I go, damn, like, my life been peaceful, my life been blessed, I've been happy, I've been moving on my own accord, off my own desires, my own wants. Now, why am I saying all of that? So I'm so proud of that project, except for one part.
Love you, Cole.
It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I gotta keep it 100 with y'all.
right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 2-3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my like, what you gonna do, Cole?
This man said that Kendrick Lamar's verse on Like That gave him relapse. That he was relapsing listening to that verse. And when he dissed Kendrick Lamar, first off, blaming the fans for why you diss Kendrick Lamar is crazy, but apparently we peer pressured him into doing so. And once he did it, this man said he was having sleepless nights. Sleepless nights.
Yo, this nigga Flacco got a funny shaped face. His glasses, it looked like they squeezing his head. His glasses look like they squeezing his head together. Like it's squeezing his head together in the middle, making his forehead pop out like a motherfucker.
Over him thinking about what Kendrick Lamar's response was going to be. If you're having sleepless nights, right, over potentially having to engage in a rap battle, then you're not the MC you think you are.
My nigga, like, bit boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. It's wartime. Boom, 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 right? Niggas want to see blood. And I was conflicted because,
Good, bloody.
one, I know my heart. You know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers. These two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say,
feel that, but the world want to see blood.
in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest to ever touch a microphone?
That was sad. This is sad.
Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct?
This is sad.
As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest, like goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like,
ain't no take your best shot, nigga. We gonna get to scrapping, bitch.
It's love. And I pray that, I pray that y'all are like forgiving for like the misstep and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past.
Apologizing is whatever, but when you issue an apology like that and you cop a plea like that, and then you drop the project that you dropped yesterday where you're talking a certain way and you're making certain references and you're back to dissing, that's what makes people angry, right? We're going to get to exactly what J. Cole said on that project last night that has the world angry, right? That has the world essentially asking J. Cole to just shut it up and go away. See, when J. Cole apologized, there were different dynamics at play here that had the world angry. The world was not just upset at J. Cole for essentially getting punched in the mouth and then, cowering and then going away and apologizing and copping a plea. But they were also mad because they felt like J. Cole betrayed Drake. You see, J. Cole on First Person Shooter was the one who essentially said that him and Drake was number 1 and number 2, and Kendrick Lamar was the odd man out. Kendrick Lamar's Like That verse was a direct response to J. Cole, leaving him out of the top 2. So J. Cole essentially was the one who started the conflict. Now, we know Drake and Kendrick had been beefing back and forth, but the Like That verse was a response to First Person Shooter. It was a response to J. Cole. J. Cole and the Spider-Man meme verse. So when Kendrick Lamar is responding back to J. Cole and what he started, And then the fight breaks out because J. Cole threw a punch and Kendrick Lamar set it off. And then you run away and leave your man standing on the battlefield by himself. And now it's Drake by himself and 20 different swords pointed at him. It's not just a hip-hop sin, it's a man sin. You are disloyal. You can't be trusted. Which is why J. Cole and Drake's relationship ain't been the same since. So not only was it a weak move in terms of an MC and a rapper, but it was also a betrayal. It was also like a sin to your manhood. You don't do that to your friends, bro. You started the beef. You started the war, and then you left your man standing on the battlefield by himself. So when you put that into perspective, it makes what J. Cole did yesterday especially disgusting. J. Cole is still having a tough time realizing that after that apology, you can't go back to talking tough. We won't believe you. So after that apology, J. Cole is back to dissing again on his album, right? Pretending like he wants smoke. So J. Cole addresses his apology to Kendrick Lamar on one of the records from his project. And Cole essentially said this, okay? So J. Cole says, I used to be top, see the apology dropped me way out the top 3, no problem. I'm probably best when they doubt me. The top ain't really what I thought it would be, so I jumped off and landed back at the bottom and restarted at a level where I wasn't regarded much, just to climb past them again and tell them all to keep up. Who are you telling to keep up? Who did you surpass?
Right.
This is levels of delusion I've never seen before. First off, once you issue that apology, the top 2 has been Kendrick Lamar and Drake. And depending on what month you want to point to, is probably done flip-flopped. All right, and I'll say when GNX dropped in November of 2024, Kendrick Lamar was sitting at the top. Ever since then, I'll be real, right? Probably around March of 2025, Drake has pretty much like taken over the throne. And right now, Kendrick Lamar don't really appear to have an album in the tuck that he's dropping. So if Drake drop Iceman by next month, Drake is back on top, right? And we'll have to see what Dot does. But J. Cole, you're not in you're not even in the discussion to say that you done surpass these dudes and you're telling them to keep up, bro. Are you stupid? Like, are you mad?
Are you stupid?
You must be mad, bro. Now, right here, apparently this was like a subliminal towards Kendrick Lamar on another record. So Kendrick Lamar stated on the 616 in LA freestyle, F a Phantom, I like to buy yachts when I get the fever. J. Cole responded on Golden Goose freestyle, F yachts, I won't stop till the boat's a cruise ship. Again, bro, you're playing with fire, bro. We already seen how you do. Now, one of, I guess, like the biggest diss tracks or like the biggest diss, like on this body of work would probably be, like the Lucian Grange, because people are debating who is J. Cole dissing. Is he dissing Drake or is he dissing Kendrick Lamar? So the bar goes, for crumbs, dumb ninjas sold their soul to Lucian. Universal distribution, but I own the music. So he's saying, Drake or Kendrick or both, they sold their soul to Lucian. I'm independent and doing what I'm doing, bruh. Don't compare me to those guys. Again, he's popping it, right? But when they respond back with a diss, he gonna be on stage again crying about how he don't want no smoke. So he continues and he says, if the streams say you winning, while your tours is losing. When the math ain't mathing, of course you're juicing. That means the bots is boosted. Again, he could be talking about Drake or Kendrick. Who knows? Now, I particularly think he's dissing Drake because I don't think he's stupid enough to diss Kendrick Lamar. Like, I don't think he wants that particular smoke. So who knows, man? But what I can say, man, is, people are upset. If you go to the reaction to this, people is like, bro, shut up, man. Sabu, shut up, man. Go back. Yo, give up rapping, bro. Give it up. Man. We don't want to hear this nonsense, bro. I feel like the only way J. Cole could have maybe avoided controversy.
Listen, man, I'm done. Shout out to Flacco, but I'm done with his reaction. I'm done. Calm and cocky driver hides a Glocky. Shout out to Suspect Files TV.
On the night of November 2nd, 2024, in Akron, Ohio, officers on patrol conduct a traffic stop for a minor equipment violation. What initially appears routine begins to shift as officers question the driver and notice hesitation in his responses. With recent firearm-related activity in the area, officers issue lawful commands that are repeatedly ignored by the driver. As the encounter continues, officers decide to take control of the situation, and what they uncover next changes everything. This is Suspect Files TV.
Okay, what you got, nigga?
How you doing, sir? Officer Snare, Akron Police Department. The reason I'm pulling you over is you don't have a plate light in the back. Were you aware of that? Everything okay?
Everything's alright.
Were you aware that your light was out?
No, I wasn't informed.
Okay. Do you have your license on you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, man. Where are you coming from?
West side of Akron.
Mind me asking what part? These are routine questions I ask everybody, man.
Green.
Was it like a friend you're not used to being, like exactly where it's at, or?
Yeah, it's
I got you, man. Are you heading home, or?
Yeah.
I got you, man.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
stay home.
All right, fair
I live
enough.
on Archwood.
Archwood, yeah. I was about to ask you. You still living on Archwood?
Yeah.
All right, fair
Damn,
enough.
he know him.
Okay. Is this your vehicle, right?
Living on Archwood.
Alright. And I asked everyone because of the new laws, are there any weapons in the vehicle, any guns, anything you know about?
No, sir.
Nope, nothing like that? Okay. If you just do me a favor, sit tight. I'll be right back with you, okay?
No guns.
Here this is right here. All right. You're not in any trouble. I'm gonna have you step out and have a talk with you, okay?
For what? Talk to me here, bitch.
Excuse me? You do. Yeah. You're not under arrest. I can just tell you that you're not under arrest right now or anything like that, okay? So nothing to freak out about, but I want to talk to you out here. I don't want to have my butt out in the traffic right now. Okay? So, you say what? Well, sir, it's not a choice. I'm giving you an order to step out, okay? It's not a huge deal, but I need to talk to you, okay? So step out.
You don't need to talk. You can talk to me right here. Talk to you
This is the deal, okay? I need to talk to you. I'm giving you a lawful order to step out. If you don't step out willfully, you'll be placed under arrest for obstruction, and you'll be removed from the vehicle. You're making a small issue into a big issue. You understand what I'm saying? I can't hear you. Sir, per Pennsylvania v. Mims, it's a U.S. Supreme Court case. I can ask you as a occupant, specifically a driver of the vehicle, to step out. I don't need a reason. Specifically, I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm going to be showing you your plate light to show you the violation, and such and so forth.
Can you take a picture by you?
So, sir, I'm not asking anymore. I'm going to give you one final order to step out of the vehicle. You're going to be placed under arrest for obstruction, okay?
Could we call somebody or anything? What's your badge number, sir?
Sir, you're now under arrest for obstruction, okay? So I'm going to have you step out of the vehicle, place your hands in the back of your head. Place your hands in the back of your head now.
Could you turn your
It's on.
It's on?
Hands in the back of your head. Interlock your fingers. Hands in the back of your head, interlock your fingers. Place your hands on the back of your head, interlock your fingers. Step one out.
See this? I got my car in park. Can you put my car in park?
It's not in park?
No, it's not.
Why is it in park?
Because I shouldn't be getting on my car to begin with, my good friend.
With your right arm, go ahead and put it in park.
I don't want to move. I'm like, wait, scared right now. I'm getting harassed right now.
Go on the other side and put it.
Yeah, can you tell him to do it? Can you unlock this door?
Yes.
Bark.
Go and slip on out.
Yeah, can you make sure my phone see that?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm getting out the car. I don't got no warrant, no wrist, or nothing. Like, I shouldn't even be stepping out the car. You know what I'm saying?
Spread your feet.
I don't got nothing on me, sir.
I don't know why you're making this such a big deal.
I don't know why I'm getting arrested.
I explained to you very clearly. When I ask you to step out of the car, you have to step out of the car. If you don't get out of the car,
I shouldn't be getting arrested.
Anything I need to know about?
Sure. I know substances, no nothing.
There's nothing like that, right?
These guys tight as hell.
I'll check that just a second. Look at these.
I ain't giving y'all no hard time. That's my nut.
I mean, you are.
I'm not.
You are, because if you weren't giving me a hard time, we probably would have been done by now.
I shouldn't be stepping out the car. I don't got nothing on me. I ain't giving y'all no hard time. What y'all looking for? What y'all looking for? Murder weapons and stuff, ain't y'all?
If we give you command to get out of the vehicle, you got to get out of the vehicle.
I'm legal.
And it would have been that. That would have been it.
Yep.
Right.
Been real quick.
But you turned a small issue into a big issue for no reason at all.
Damn,
I don't know why that is.
Bro, you know this wrong, bro. You know this wrong, bro.
I gave you the case law. I gave you a Supreme Court decision that told me I can do this, and yet still you're deciding to make an issue where there was no issue before.
We're loosening for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be posting y'all tonight for sure.
Okay, well, you go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will.
And someone who's knowledgeable in law can educate you on why you were wrong.
I shouldn't be stepping
Go ahead and step on around.
I thought you were supposed to be showing me my plate light.
That's the kind of conversation we were going to go before. Now it's different. We'll take it to the side. Now, to have this conversation, explain everything what's going on. So number one, I was going to show you your plate light, as I do most everybody that I stop for an equipment violation. So you're aware of why you're being stopped. Number two, the last time you were stopped, you were in fact informed that you did have a plate light out. That was the reason you were stopped last time.
Y'all was the people that stopped me?
Not me, whoever the officers were.
Oh no, I wasn't.
All right. Also, when you were stopped, you had a weapon on you, a gun.
Yes, sir.
Right? And when I asked you today if there's any weapons in the car, you hesitated. Now, I don't know if it was nervousness from talking to the police or whatever. Do you have a gun in the car? Just be honest with me. Yeah? Sir, is there a weapon in the vehicle? Were you just nervous with the police and then you kind of freaked out? You didn't tell me at first?
I'm not nervous. I got pulled over millions of times,
Then
real job. It's just I shouldn't be in cuffs in no sort of way if I ain't, y'all stopped me for a plate light. Y'all didn't stop me for drug trafficking. Y'all didn't stop me for nothing else. Like, regarding to...
I want you to know your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to your lawyer, have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. You can sign at any time, exercise your rights, not answer any questions, make any statements. You understand his rights to explain to you?
Red or Glocky. Yep, got it. Right under the seat.
So a gun? Yep. I'll just leave it alone. Don't touch it.
That was an easy find.
I pulled it out from underneath the seat.
All right. Go ahead and look at the serial number without touching it too much. So I don't know why you didn't want to tell us about that gun. If I, as a law enforcement, ask you if you have a firearm on you, you have to tell me. Yes. Yeah, you do.
I just want to go home.
Man, why are you acting like this, man? Have you had bad experiences in the past with the police or something?
it's not that I have bad experience with the police. Yes, I have bad experience with all the police, but like, I'm an innocent man. I don't got no felonies. I don't got no drug charges on my stuff. I'm innocent. Like,
Then why do you make this whole thing into what it is?
Because, sir, I shouldn't have had to got out my car. That's my biggest thing. I shouldn't.
Well, do
have
you
to got out
understand
my
the Supreme
car.
Court says you're wrong? It doesn't matter if you think that.
Man,
That's the law.
At the end, not only that, like, killing black men, man. It's scary to even be back here. It's scary to even get pulled over. I'm not in the wrong or nothing. And that's what I truly.
Hey, man, shit, he fucked up. He fucked up. I'm off this nasty, bro. I'm about to go make me a burger. Don't tell my girl I'm eating this late. Don't tell my girl I'm eating this late. But I'm about to go make me a burger, nigga. Facts, there. Lettuce. May throw some tomatoes on that bitch, too. Ketchup, mayo, cooked onions, all that fire shit. I need everything on my burger, nigga. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? GG's. Holla at me, gang. I'll see y'all in either tomorrow or the next one. Probably tomorrow. My boy coming through tomorrow.